Hey, what's up, guys? It's time to get a huge win streak in Clash Royale and see how many trophies, medals, and wins we can get in Grand and Classic challenges just to level up the account as fast as we can. So today, I'm going to be keeping track of how many wins we get in a row and see the most amount we can get. And I want to level up this deck, then I can get my account to the highest rank I possibly can at the end of the season. So that's what I want to do. Ideally, we can level up this deck. It is so good in the meta. I hate Cannon Cart right now after the nerf, and I've been running a lot of Goblin Machine, and I think Lightning is phenomenal to counter Evolved Witch, which is the best card in the game. So I'm just trying to learn how to play this deck perfect, and I just want to master, playing it to the highest capability, potential, and pop off. Strat right now is just to go here, see what this is. Okay, so we want to collect a lot of crowns, and this ends in 8 days, so we have quite a while on that. So we could just hop into a classic challenge with the deck and see if we can get 10, 12 wins in a row. That'd be pretty nice. I want to get 12 wins in a row. We don't want to lose any games. I do think that Witch Evolution isn't allowed in this, so Lightning might be slightly weaker, but it's totally fine for me. If you guys haven't played the new Goblin Machine, it is such a good card. So I'm going to be trying a lot harder than normal just because I want to, truly get the highest win rate and the highest amount of wins we can in a row. Unfortunately, we are playing against someone that has a Hog Rider deck, and he'll probably have Earthquake if we're unlucky. If we are lucky, then he won't. I'm going to drop a machine here. It seems okay. If the Skeleton King is able to swarm our opponent with an ability, that would be a glorious, glorious interaction for me. So we're going to kill the Musketeer, and then we should lock onto the tower here too. Skeletons are going to scramble our Sir. Wait, this guy is quite good. Oh my gosh. This is Classic Challenge, and he just did that. Have you guys ever seen someone do that in a Classic Challenge in your lives? I don't think I've ever seen someone activate King Tower with an Ice Spirit against a Goblin Machine in a Classic Challenge. What did we just wander our way into? This guy is actually really good at Clash. I did not expect to play against anyone at this caliber at Classic Challenge, but that's what Clash Royale does sometimes. It does give you a little bit of a challenge, Alright, so 2 hits, that's good. I'm not going to Lightning because that would be an overcommitment. That would be too much elixir spent. Instead, I'm just going to go for bats on the Musketeer. Musketeer will fall, and we are standing tall, guys. We're chilling. We're vibing. You're back. I like your shirt. Thank you, man. Yeah, I know. We're chilling. We're having a good stream today. We're going to do like 2 hours of gameplay. All right, so he's obviously going to go in for a Hog Rider. So let's just Ice Wizard up top. Okay, I guess he got scared and he'll give me lightning value. So I go into Musketeer near the tower, most likely. Cannon's interesting. Yeah, this guy played really well. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing now. It's not the best tactic, if you ask me. If we pop the ability, it's not worth. Lightning here seems pretty valuable, though, so I'll take that. Good trade, because we're able to do a bunch of damage to this Hog Rider as well with bats. He'll have to fireball this if he wants to kill it, and we're going to be able to heal up all the bats. So now we've got a Goblin Machine. We only took 1 hit, and we also have the potential of going for an Evolved Mortar here with the Ice Golem dying. This could be very difficult for him to get a good trade, because obviously... Okay, never mind. The Evolved Ice Spirit's going to save his butt. But the Mortar logs tower! Okay, he has to go Musketeer. Oh, he messed up. He should have Musketeered on the Mortar, but now he's just dead. Now the game's just ours. We win. Nah, I'd win, said the Skeleton King as he unleashes an ability because the opponent doesn't have login cycle. Holy hell. This guy is going to dwell on this loss, isn't he? Yes, sir. All right, we could Lightning on the Hog Rider that's going to come down. Kill it. Guarantee no damage. Quite like that. I quite like that, We're loading in the victory at this point. Even against someone good enough to activate King Tower, man. In Classic Challenges, how often do you see that? I never see that. I very rarely will ever see someone be good enough to activate King Tower and really know what they're doing. Most of the time, these people just randomly spam the river with Mega Knights and stuff. So it's kind of interesting. Are you filming any videos or just playing for wins? I'm not filming any videos. This is just a live stream with you guys and just chill, Trying to get as many wins as I possibly can. If we can get 20, 30 wins in a row with this deck, then that'd be really good because that's what I try to do when I create videos and I have a title of 30 wins. I'll just play in Classic Challenges and win 30 or 40 games. And they'll be like, you know what? I won 40 games in a row. Because that's the easiest way of getting a huge win streak. Is the only reliable way of getting a huge win streak, to be honest. Because if I push on ladder, playing against people at my skill level, I'm not going to get 40 wins in a row. It's not going to happen, If you play against more casual players, it's a lot easier to do that. It's still cool. People like seeing a 40 win streak or something, but yeah, I can't do that on ladder. So and there's a chance that this will be a thumbnail or a title. If I get 40 wins or 30 wins, then that would be cool. We'll see. All right. So is Piggy still good? Yeah. EQ Piggies is still strong. It's been very good for a while. This guy is also running it right now. So he's going to Royal Delivery on this 100%. Oh, never mind. He goofed. Yeah, no, he just lost. I don't know why he would do that out of all the plays, so just take the W, I guess. Goblin Machine is so good, man. Just got home from school, hopped on Clash and watching the stream as you and try to get Ultimate Champion. You can, 100%, bro. I believe in you. You got this. Ultimate Champion takes a little bit more time early season, but the later the season gets, the easier it is. So 2 shots from the mortar kills the zappies. It's going to retarget on the zappy on the other side, so that kind of sucks for me. Come on. It's not going to hit the tower. This guy's going to go Royal Hogs. I think we have to go Ice Wizard up top and then go in for our bats afterward. So I already knew what he's going to do. I just predicting it for you guys. He can't really do anything into those bats. They're going to do some mad work for us. And I could arrows this. Not really that sensible for me to do that, because the bats might kill anyway with the Ice Wizard. Oh, hell yeah. The Ice Wizard gets 1 hit on the tower, I think. Yeah! Look at that. Guys, I know this game way too much. I've played this game way too hard. Played so much Clash Royale. I know every interaction. Do you prefer high energy tag like in your videos or live streams more laid back? You know, I usually live streams are way more chill because like 2 hours, right? Generally, like the videos are a compilation of 3 hours or 1 hour or whatever. So it's the best moments from an hour, or it's when I'm the most happy or like dialed in during the day. Usually live streams, I just do them as early as I possibly can. Videos, I try to record them when I'm most awake and when you know, I can record higher energy content because it generally does better. So generally do it when I'm in the best possible mood. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I can't record content because then, you know, it's too forced and it's like, no, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to ever create content where I'm actually not happy and being like, oh, I'm happy. Like, nah, it doesn't really work for me. So I try to do all that content like later in the day when I'm more awake, you know? Anyway, we're definitely in a decent spot. Not the best spot in the world or anything like that. I think we just go Ice Wizard here. Arrows. Skeleton King Slime. Go bats up in here. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Oh, you're definitely feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Pop the ability here. Go Goblin Gang as well. And then just Ice Wizard the other side. I think he's cooked. This should not be able to be defendable for him. But I guess it was defendable somehow. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. I'm not tilted, you're tilted. I guess this matchup's not great, the more I look at it. The more I thinks. He thinks this is not great. The amount of spells he has is just so obnoxious. It does hit the towers, that's big. Pop the ability here. I mean, Evo arrows, sorry, Evo bats are going to be really good here. He doesn't have arrows, he just used them, so. He goes Royal Hogs, you go Mortar. I think he doesn't even know that I have lightning, so I hope that we can get a good lightning value here. Oh, that would have been so sick if I hit the fly machine. Still fine, though. Probably hits tower, honestly. Yeah, no, we win. No, we win. Nice. That's 2 wins in a row, guys. Let's see if we can get 30 today. That'd be so cool. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, so. We try our hardest. New leaked Evo? I don't know. I don't know what the new leaked Evo would be, bro. I also don't really look at that stuff very often, and also I can get like my creator code removed and then I wouldn't be able to pay for my editing. So, you know, that's the type of stuff, like if you ever have questions on leaks and stuff, you should just know I'm not going to answer them. How are you doing? Finally found something good to watch while eating? Yo, I'm doing great. I just returned a whole bunch of stuff that someone sent to me by accident. I was like ordering Pokemon cards and they sent me extra stuff. I was like, no, I didn't order that. I didn't want that. So instead of just saying like, you know, I'll keep it or whatever, I was just like, no, I don't want the stuff that, you know, you actually can make money off of that I didn't order, you know? Sometimes places will send you extra stuff for no reason. It's just like, why? Like, who is in charge of packaging that? Also, this guy's got the overpowered boss bandit, so this will be a tough match. But, hear me out. Oh. That wasn't supposed to be there. That was supposed to be at the bridge. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's an intimidation tactic. Intimidation technique. Alright, if I lose this game, it's because of that. Oh, wait, the mortar helped out. Not really. Wait. Will the mortar kill it? Will the mortar kill the knight so I don't have to respond? Look at that. The technique. You guys weren't ready for that. You were too lost in the sauce. You guys didn't know the defensive mortar kills the knight. These are the plays. These are the plays. Sometimes when you're sipping too much, you're screwing around. When can we watch your Pokemon videos? Well, I recorded my first one. My editor is doing it right now, and I'm going to be doing a buyer POV when I go to Las Vegas. So I'll have another video there. It's on my other YouTube channel, SirTagCR, and those will be uploaded soon. I have a lot of content coming through with that. I'm super, super hyped. But yeah, first one's in the works. I did do a grading video, which was like around 2 hours. To be honest, it was a little bit too long, but still a pretty good video. SirTagCR is basically my Pokemon content. Boss Bandit? Yeah, dude. Boss Bandit is funny. It's a very overpowered card. We get one hit on tower, right? Yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Clapping those towers with our mortars all day. Alright, so we're just going to cycle Goblin Machine back. Pretty safe play. So I can go Isos, or I can do some other stuff if I want. That's fine. I'm not even that scared. I have arrows, so not much she can do. Honestly, let's just do this. Let me cook. I could lightning that. Probably should have, to be honest. Even though it was a negative trade, I think it was really worth. I think I goofed. Arrows. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not fine. This is bad. Delivery is kind of mid, though, there for him. He's going to go Tesla. Oh my gosh, he had Evo. Rough. We still hit the tower. Did we get another? Oh my god, we did. Let's go. Oops. It should have been on the Hog Rider, but it still doesn't get a hit. Alright, we're going to mortar aggressively again. Dropping our mortar off to the side. It's fine if he goes Tesla. I don't really care that much. I'm not that pressed. I'm not that pressed. He hasn't dropped Boss Bandit at all, which is just weird. Arrows. Pretty free for us if we just drop our stuff at the bridge and he can't get value with the Hog Rider. Hog just keeps dying, right? I'm gonna start tickling me with more Teslas soon, so. Wait, this is really good. Me and Skeleton King here. Boss Bandit should die. It shouldn't kill my mortar. Not even close, dude. Evo Tesla is obnoxious. I'm gonna pop ability. He's gonna log and delivery. Mortar will die, which kind of sucks. Very gas for this guy. Like, he's just, I don't know, crazy with it. I think we lightning on the, no, we're arrows. It might have been worth the lightning, honestly. I don't know. Hard to say. The fact that he just continuously Teslas is so obnoxious. We're gonna lightning on the Hog Rider that's gonna come down. How did I know? How did I sense these things? It's just like too easy sometimes. I'm just sorry. This is the only play he had. Arrows here. We pop another ability if we can. Doesn't matter. Ice Wizard here. We can go for another mortar. Pulls the Hog Rider. No damage taken. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Machine. Mortar hits tower, which is huge. Should kill the Dark Goblin here as well. I'm going to go Skeleton King in front so we don't get finessed. I'm surprised it hasn't hit the Dark Goblin. Guess we'll just arrows it anyway. Log is weird. Fine though. Yeah, we can just do this and then the Boss Bandit dies and we're chilling. Oh my gosh, it hit the tower. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All day. All day. We don't take tower, but it's pretty darn close. There's like 4 HP or 5 HP off. Your longest win streak? I don't know. I've won the entire battle log before. Every Evo will launch broken. How else would they get people to buy them, says Tim. It's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I mean, that's how they run it, you know? All right, let's go for 12. Let's go, let's go. You'll never know pain until you decide to play Dark Souls 3. Nah, dude, we don't even know what pain is ever. I only cut myself while shaving today. Felt like a fool. Yo, I was actually at the USPS and one person didn't know how to ship back their stuff, so they were doing it all on the countertop, and the lady was so pissed. She was like, you know, you could have just not wasted everyone's time and done this before coming in. And the person's like, well, I don't know how to do this. And it was just like taping together packages. It was really funny. I've never seen someone at USPS get so angry at another person, but that lady was not having a good day. Person at the cash register. So I don't know. I guess that probably happens if you have to deal with people that don't know how to do basic stuff, and you have to deal with it every single day, and then they just like make you do it for them. It must get really annoying. I don't know if you guys have ever worked any of those jobs like USPS or a job like at a cash register where someone just is completely incompetent and just like comes up to you and they're like, hey, like, do this for me. And you're just like, no, not for the 10th time in a row today. Oh. One of my friends worked at a bank, and he told me that quite often people wouldn't know the difference between like checkings and savings accounts, and they would freak out at him if stuff would happen where like they're like, oh my gosh, why is my checking account not earning the savings account rate? And he's just like, bruh, that's never gonna work. Oh, there's another thing. So if you guys know like EV Games, GameStop, and there's like some other stop, or like there's another game store, someone traded in all their stuff and they were like, oh, I have credit at your GameStop store. And then like, sir, we are not, I don't know, game supplies or whatever. We're not the same thing. We can't just get the credit. And he's like, well, can you just talk to them and get the credit from them? Like the $50 purchase that you make. He expects it to be, you know, you traded in like 10 used games and they gave you like $2 a piece. He expects like the credit to roll over from a different website to theirs. It's so funny to see that. It's like, damn, how do people operate, man? Anyway, the lightning here should be pretty good. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's so juicy. Let me just do this. Pull back. Yo, I play that really well. Hell yeah. That was clean. That was cleaner than your grandma's kitchen. Oh yeah. Alright, we're trying way harder than we typically do in YouTube videos and live streams, because again, I'm trying to get that 30 plus win streak that I put in my video titles, you know? You guys get to see it happening here first. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just do it on stream? Why don't we just run it? And there's a chance it doesn't work, but I really hope it does. Like, I'm going to tell you straight up, 50% of the time it doesn't work, and then I just don't have it in the title and the thumbnail. I just come up with a different title and thumbnail. But I really want it to work for this deck, because I freaking love this deck. Alright, this guy is logging nothing, so that's funny. Alright. I will stop question again. If he doesn't answer, I will stop. Okay, I'll try to answer your question. Let me see what you said. You invest in stocks? I invest in index funds. Invest in stocks. I don't trust myself to invest in stocks. I invested in stocks and then they went down. I was like, oops. Some went up, some went down. I was just like, I don't like that. I'll just put in my money in index funds. ITOT and VOO. Please do pass raw giveaways. I try to do them whenever I get them. I haven't got any recently from Supercell. Dude, green tea is so good. I can't imagine life without green tea. It's made for me. SirTag the GOAT. We love SirTag. Benjamin, this is the first time I've ever heard you say that. It's definitely sarcastic, but I love you too, man. All right, we're getting cooked by an executioner, which just sucks on so many different levels, but it's fine. Sometimes it's meant to be that way, right? We go bats here. We should get a lot of damage. This guy might have fumbled the bag a little bit, you know? Let's go get 2 rockets. The bats do get no damage on the tower. Have you seen the Green Mile? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Barb Hunt for sure next Evo. Spawns Evo Barbs? Yes, sir. Buffaretti? I have no clue what he's doing. I don't really like, you know, to be honest, guys, like I don't really pay attention too much to other YouTubers. I don't really care too much. I mostly do my own thing. I have a lot of close friends in Clash Royale. But for the most part, my closest friends are, you know, actually from Clash Royale, but they're not YouTubers or content creators, you know? It's just how it is. How it be. I mean, I have friends that are YouTubers. Like, I like Riley and Ian, and I talk to them from time to time. I like them a lot. They're good people. But other than that, I don't really talk to the other YouTubers too much. I think I talk to Ian, Riley, and Boss the most out of the 3. And I still don't talk to them too much. But yeah, I like those guys a lot. I like Juicy as well. Juicy's a good guy. Anyway, those are the only people I really talk to a bunch. Or I talk every month to. The other people I don't really talk to that much. I talk to OJ from time to time because, you know, we're on Tribe. Okay, let's do this. This is going to be annoying. The Executioner is really annoying. Does this dude hard counter me? Probably, right? Well, he's going to play like that, then he's going to maybe lose. Going to mess around and find out. I should have arrowed first. Fine. Arrowing first would have definitely been better. Oh, it hit the tower. Hell yeah. Wait, that's good. That's good. I'll just do this. I also misclicked the mortar, but I don't really care. We're in a miner on the... Or sorry, we're in a evolve bats on the miner. Oh, is that going to hit my bats? Damn, he played that phenomenally. Well played. I hope he doesn't think that I was sarcastic there, because I was actually honest. Like, I thought he played that really well. That might hit the... It doesn't kill? Hell. Yeah, I knew you were going to try to do some shenanigans, my guy. I don't know if I needed arrows. I just did it. Now I don't have anything for a firecracker. We can just activate King Tower against it, right? And then have it retarget on mortar, and then like bats or something, or lightning. I'm just gonna lightning. I think that's fine. This is definitely fire. This is fire. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just keep doing that. Hell yeah, brother, man. Brooder? Hell yeah, Brooder. Oh, wait, this sucks. Wait, are we actually defending? Yo, how is that? How are we popping like that? I should just lightning, right? What am I doing? Why am I an NPC? I'm an NPC. Just lightning. It's fine. It's whatever. I was like looking at his cards and I was like, no, I kind of want to stop his stuff before I lightning. Thoughts on Ken? I've never really talked to Ken that much. I've never met him in person, so I have no idea. Seems like a good guy, though. This is not the first time I always say that. You're better than Ian, who is mean to me, says Benjamin. I feel like if Ian's mean to you, probably really had to deserve it. Like, I don't... What'd you do, man? What'd you do? Now I'm interested in the lore. Okay, what can we do here? Can you get 8 wins in classic challenges consistently? Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I play like my main decks, I can get 12 wins very consistently in classic challenges. But like grand challenges, I don't get 12 all the time. Wait, am I running the wrong? Yeah, I am. I'm running the wrong tower. All right, this could be really challenging because I am running the wrong tower. This should be Cannoneer. I forgot. This is definitely not a favorable matchup for me because I'm running the wrong tower. Like, I want to check. I'm pretty confident that I'm supposed to be running Cannoneer. Like, 99% confidence interval. Yeah, it's Cannoneer. I messed up. Oops. So I should lose this game, actually. This matchup's definitely in his favor because I'm running the wrong tower. We might have to restart, guys. That would suck. Would suck. Wait, we don't. I mean, we're not going to restart the challenge, but, like, you know, restart the win streak. I hope we can at least get 12 in a row. That'd be 12 would be pretty decent at least. Because then other than that, like going for another streak after that is decent. We're gonna go Goblin Gang. This is really bad though because I don't have the right tower. It's super challenging to win this. It has to just be bad at the game for me to win, honestly. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Not playing great. Pull. Yeah, Toby, good job. Yeah, it's gonna lock tower now. Alright, we're gonna wait for that to lock and then we go Goblin Gang. Because then it doesn't hit the goblins. We go bats after. It's fine, the bats survive. We just plot this down maybe. Pop the ability. Trying to get some damage. Ideally, this will work, but again, this matchup is definitely in his favor by quite a bit. Just kind of BS that he got this. Little baloney. Little baloney, sir. Fireball is terrible. What is he doing? Wait, he could fumble this. He did not play that well. I think he could fumble. I believe you can fumble! Lose a matchup, you have 100-0 in, please! Thank you. It's not 100-0, but it's definitely a favorable matchup. I freaked out. Dudes. So we'll play the correct tower for a sec, you know. It'll be a lot easier now. I forgot. My bad. All right, let's get 12-0 here. Let's run it. Tag is gonna bring back the chess shop. Yeah, dude, 100%. 100 P. You know me. You know how we do. All right, cool. Wait, Dark Goblin's such a goated evolution. This is good. Since when did they actually? You know what? Screw it. They are fulfilling their promises on the evolutions. That much I can say. Shout out to Clash Royale for that. Everything else about that update was terrible. But the evolution shards, I was right. They didn't lie about that. They didn't lie about that. They're giving us a lot of evolution shards. It might not be the evolutions you want, but it's cool. I like the evolutions, you know? I do be liking them. Where's my book of cards tag? I don't know, dude. Ask Scammer Cell, not me on that. But everything else is looking pretty good, man. All right, that Valkyrie's going to hurt my feelings. It's 4? Do we get 4 evolution shards? Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so not bad. Valkyrie doesn't hurt me. I actually have to focus so much more because I'm running Cannoneer, so I can fumble and lose games. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Cannoneer. Maybe I should just take the massive matchup disadvantage against Royal Giant and hope that every opponent's bad. I don't know. It's generally better to be running Cannoneer with this deck, so not gonna be too pressed. Tag answered Julian. He's been asking for some time. I'll try to read comments between games, but if I read the chat too much while I'm playing, then there's like one chance that I just mess up and then he drops like a Goblin Gang or I miss a spell or I lose track of cycle and then I lose. Like, I don't want to lose any game. Like, when I stream, I usually lose a lot more games because I'm reading chat. It's not your guys' fault or anything. I try to have fun, but I do want to get a high win streak. And then, you know, if I don't get a high win streak because I'm reading chat, I'm a little bit sad. So I'm not going to do that right now, man. All right, we're going to do this. Hold our Goblin Gang. So, like, for instance, if he went for a Goblin Barrel and I wasn't holding my Goblin Gang, I could get a bad interaction. Right? Like, it's just like stuff like that. You don't want to arrow as a Goblin Barrel. You want to go Goblin Gang instead. It's just more effective. It's cheaper. You get counter push. He's going to go Goblin Barrel left side for sure. See what we can do. What are you going to do, bro? Alright, well, no princess. That's fine. Honestly, defensive mortar is not bad. No, this is fine. This is straight gas. Like, we're chilling. I don't like that the Valkyrie pulled that, but it's fine. Alright, so we could pop ability maybe. Feeling it. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Will you really not get an ability down? That's lame. Use this Tesla, though. He's a bad cycle. Just use this Tesla. Let's just do this. Well, that kind of sucks, but maybe we can still make something happen. Because, you know, even though he's got matchup, I think we can still beat him because we're better. But that's what I like to say more times than not. If you're better, you'll probably win the game. Doesn't matter that we match into a log bait Goblin Barrel evolution. I'm just better. GG. Yeah, I prefer to play the Cannoneer version because the matchup you can't really outplay is like a beatdown deck. I'd say like more times than not, if you play into a good Royal Giant deck, you can't really win it. You're gonna lose it every time. So this one should have been a loss. I think the log bait one you can actually win, but the Royal Giant one is just it feels unwinnable in a lot of situations. If they cycle correctly, they should always win that. All right, we go next one. Keep winning. Yes, sir. We're trying. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go Skeleton King in the back. Yeah, I couldn't find his chat, so I was trying to. I just don't see it, so I'm not gonna go searching for it more than I could. I tried my hardest, man. I like looked through everything for like a solid 5 seconds and I did not see it. The update killed my motivation to play. Yeah, no, it makes sense. You don't have to like play the game. You just play what you want. Play when you want. It's also really fun watching people too. Like if you don't want to like grind the game, sometimes it's just fun to watch and see what people do. Like I'm sure like you guys will enjoy the fact that I'm just gonna win every game today. Some of you guys might. Some people are like, Jake, I'd rather you not go total tryhard mode. This is a different type of stream. Sometimes I'm interacting with you guys and showing you guys. This is me like, nah, I just want to win. Nah, I'd win mode. So one thing I like about this is the Ice Wizard's going to take control of the goblins. And then we don't take that much damage because the cannoneer one-shots the goblins. But I really don't like using my arrows on defense, ever. The arrows are more of an offensive card. I'd rather just use, like, you know, bats or a goblin gang, preferably, against goblin barrel. And if I'm better than someone, I'm going to win the game very fast. I'm a top 1,000 player. A lot of these people are, you know, more casual at the game. So the games just move really quickly if I know when to punish people. That's how it is, man. That's how it works. That streamer? It's hard for me to stream and, like, interact with chat while playing at the same time. I'm not the best streamer. Definitely not the best streamer. I think my content for YouTube, I like my content for YouTube the most out of everyone's for Clash Royale. My streams? Probably not. Alright, this is sick. We can just arrows this if we need to. Like, it's fine. If we go bats, we can kill princesses, we can kill knights, we can kill whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm looking for another song you made. I'm a moron you never want to match into. Oh, yeah. That song was sick. That's fire. my editor sprouted straight fire. I'm going to get this answer. Oh, wait. Julian said, let me see. I can take a look while we're playing this game. Usually I should be a little bit scared because he has Evolved Goblin Barrel, probably, right? But I'm not that pressed, honestly. Just throw down Evolved Mortars on defense and then stop any Dark Goblins and stuff like that. I'm going to arrows this. Oh my god, what is he doing? What is this guy doing? That's a next level int. Okay. Alright, sure. Alright, we do this. We can go Goblin Gang as well if we want. Looking like a dub. Not far from it. We're going to throw down Goblin Gang as well. We're just going to assert more dominance. We're just taking more towers. Alright, says, what's the best Royal Recruits deck right now for the meta? Okay. There aren't that many good Royal Recruits decks. I think you would have to run Lightning, or you're going to lose to everyone that's running... Yeah, if you're not running Lightning with Royal Recruits, I'm pretty sure you just lose to Evolved Witch every game. So that's why I haven't made an Evolved Royal Recruits video yet, because Royal Recruits just feel really bad. They feel really, really bad in the meta right now, unfortunately. So I can't tell you definitively what the best deck is, because the regular ones that I typically play all suck. Just because Evolved Witch is broken, and it stops everything. The best deck right now that I've seen with Royal Recruits is Skeleton King, Royal Recruits, Evolved Wall Breakers, Berserker, Lightning, Goblin Gang, Ice Wizard, Arrows. So again, Ice Wizard, Arrows, Goblin Gang, Lightning, Berserker, Skeleton King, Evolved Recruits, Evolved Wall Breakers. And that deck loses to Royal Giant. So the deck isn't even that good. But that's the best one you can play. Everything else sucks. Royal Recruits right now are awful. If you play Royal Recruits with Electro Spirit, Arrows, and other stuff, you're just praying that you're not playing into a... You're praying that you don't play into Evolved Witch. And that's just like a bad way of playing Clash Royale. It's hoping that you don't match into something. Alright, we're going to go Mortar here. Wow, if that locks tower. Okay. Sure. Thanks, buddy. Guess we just win this game? That's kind of funny. Take it. 3-1. Keep the win streak going. Sure. Well, I guess that happens sometimes. What's your best finish in a season? 80 something was my best season on my profile, but I finished 21. It just glitched out and didn't show my profile. Julian, you're getting a bad elixir trade on the question? Yeah. Why are they don't make content creators as a community managers instead of some random useless people? They're not useless. None of the community managers are actually useless people. They're like, they've spent a lot of time behind the scenes working in community management. If you have a content creator that doesn't necessarily understand how to manage a community, like a lot of them just like record content, send it to an editor, and then the editor puts out the video. Like that's, yeah, it's not the same thing, man. Managing a community and answering a ton of questions and like doing work behind the scenes, a lot of these community managers are equipped to do it. Just unfortunately, some of the Clash Royale ones that we've had recently are just behind the scenes and literally don't even talk. So I don't know what's been happening with the Clash Royale community managers. A lot of them have been like some of the ones that you guys haven't even seen, just don't care about the game, shouldn't be in it. But like people like Max and Drew, I legitimately think are phenomenal. Like those guys are really, 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 really good people. And Oiku, those community managers that we had, like all three of those people, I love them. They were very, 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 very good people. Max, for instance, I don't know if you guys know, he hit Ultimate Champion. I'm pretty sure, or he hit 9,000 trophies. So he actually played the game quite a bit. He was consistently on Twitter. He always talked to everyone on YouTube. Max was like the best community manager that we've ever had, I would say. I really miss him. I think Drew was really cool too. If you ever got the time to like interact with Drew and talk to him, he actually actively cared and he spent as much time. Sure, they made some bad decisions from time to time, but I mean, I rather have transparency, and now we just, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, content creators, I don't know. I don't think that would really be a good decision. A lot of content creators don't necessarily know how to manage a community. They just upload videos, bro. Not everyone, obviously. Like, I think I would be pretty good at community manager, but you also have to understand that community manager role, you don't make that much money, and you'd have to move to Finland. So for me to uproot my entire life and not make that much money to do it, it's like not something that I would want to do, man. Like, I like doing YouTube content because it's fun for me. I don't really care about the money perspective. If I did, then I would be doing investment banking and using my college degree and doing that. And like that, for me, if I were to do like a community manager role, I don't know. It'd have to be about like, it would have to be well compensated. It also would have to be worth doing. Like for me, it doesn't seem like that's ever going to be the case. All right, he's going to executioner. Damn it. That's bad. Okay, no, he didn't. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Damn, that was insanely good. Holy hell, he got destroyed. Well, that was not... What is this deck? Can someone tell me what this is? What the hell did I just play into? Like, what? Why I got so much junk in his trunk? How you got so much junk in your trunk, sir? Yeah, I do think that we're in a good spot. Kind of lightning that. Why the hell not? But yeah, I'd rather just be completely candid with you. I don't think that YouTubers would ever be good community managers for the most part. I don't know. Who else would be a good community manager? Like Clash with Ash, but like, do you really think he would move away from his business to do that? Probably not, man. It's not an easy job to get the, it's not easy to get someone that is really, really good in that role. Because, you know, they have to actually play the game too. And that usually doesn't happen. Unfortunately, that's just how it is, man. That's the way the world is. People typically don't play the games of the communities that they manage, unfortunately, for whatever reason. Messed up, bro, but that's how it is. Alright. We just win with the Ice Wizard? The Ice Wizard! Come on, Acosta! This guy is so annoying. Stop! Stop, bro. Stop the brain rot. I should have probably not done that. It's fine. That's kind of painful. You like NATO this? No. Lightning twice, maybe. Dude, I hate when people play like this because there's literally no skill. Just hoping and praying, you know? There's no game plan. There's no thought process. It's just all in and pray and hope that you find a way. It's just obnoxious. Guy's not good at the game. He just all ins. Gonna bomb tower. Okay, I thought it was gonna be up top. Pop the ability. GG. It's weird how the game works like that. Like, this is the type of decks you'll see at mid-ladder. Which, like, if you're running our deck, it allows you to beat everything like this. So that's the reason why I would put this as, like, a 30 or 40 game win streak. This is the reason why I would try to do that. I wouldn't do that with the Giant Graveyard deck because I literally can't get 40 games in a row. But I do think I can win 40 games in a row with this deck. Maybe 50. Depending on if I don't fumble, if I don't slip up, if I don't, like, you know, throw the game for no reason. Wants to 1v1? No, he doesn't want to 1v1. This guy has 100 classic challenge wins. Oof. The guy I just beat? Or this guy? So fun to see you at 2 a.m. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, this guy's got 100? All right, we're going to focus up. We're going to focus up. I didn't know that this guy had the smoke like that. Rainy here in PA. Yo, hopefully you have a good day, brother. I got my tennis canceled today because of that, so I'm going to go play indoors and play pickleball instead, which kind of sucks comparatively, to be honest. Not super gassed up about that. The Ice Wizard, it's kind of mid. I don't want to go Goblin Gang instead. We're going to force a Barbell with it anyway. Let's go Bats. Wow, we got him to arrows? What the heck? No way! Yo, let's go! We're winning right now. Let me cook! Alright, we're playing against someone good and winning. Let's go, let's go. This matchup's like not easy, but it's winnable. Let's get after it. Yo, I'm getting a little bit more fired up. A bit more of a fire in my belly in this one. Hell yeah, brother! Feed me more! Yes! Yes! Feed me that. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, 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 yes. Alright. Thank you, sir. Oh, let's go. Pop the ability on that. Force the arrows. Beautiful sight to see up in here. Yes, sir. We're not going to fumble this game. It's ours. And hide win. Doesn't have arrows. What the hell is he supposed to do here? Fumble? Mortar here on defense, I guess. Lightning on that if I want. Boom. Goodbye. Yo, this is sick. This is straight gas. He's gonna like fly machine me. He's just cooked. He just didn't play well. I'd win. Yo, this was not even close, bro. This wasn't even close, brother, man. This wasn't even close to close. This is domination. Light work. GG. Can we address that you only need to win 10 games every day for all the rewards? Well, I'm at 11, so we're fine. Donos? I'm really bad at like looking at donos. Thank you, Cole, for the $1. And then also Uneven Parody says day 2 of donating every stream till 1 million. We're gonna hit 1 million subs, man. I believe. Also, yeah, guys, like the video if you enjoy. Like if you want to see more content. Uneven Parody, thank you for the $2. And then Cole, thank you for the $1. Cole, I like the emote. All right, this is for the 12 wins. Get after it. No mediocre here, just wins. We're gonna have to let that explode. Then we'll go wall breakers, or sorry, Valkyrie counter with the bats. He might have the Magic Archer deck. Nah, he doesn't have the smoke like that. We're gonna pop the ability. I hope the Dark Goblin dies. It should die, hopefully. Dude, what are my skeleton spawns? This is BS. That was BS. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but been better, bro. I don't know if this Goblin Gang's with it or not. I kind of want arrows here so we can get more Spear Goblins damage. He's going to force Elixir. He can't just ignore that. Wait, are we cooked? No, we're not cooked. Cooked Mortar. We're chilling. We're hard chilling. Ice Wizard as well. Damn, dude. Mechanics just win you games. That's what we've learned. Have good mechanics and get good games. All right, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Hate that card so much. Make sure it doesn't dash. You guys know the deal. Our thick boy should probably win this interaction. He dropped 6 elixir there. Dropped 7 elixir, and he lost it into a 5 elixir card. That's pretty pathetic. We don't get a rocket, or do we? Oh, damn, we get a rocket. -2. So, wait. Sorry, no, he dropped 8 elixir there, right? He dropped 8. Isn't it 6 elixir plus 2 elixir for the 2 abilities? He dropped 8 elixir. I dropped 5, and he took damage. Dude, what are you doing? What are you on, my guy? That was great. I love when people play Boss Bandit like that. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it makes me happy. I get inspired, you know? Gonna arrows on the Valkyrie. I'm gonna eat the Dark Goblin because it gets one shot by the Cannoneer, so I don't really give a crap. Please just die. Damn it. Fine. Fine. Alright, so... Yeah, nah, I'd win. That's like damaged. It's not that bad. Then that's all dead. We're fine. You can't even do anything. It's just dead. Y'all thinking that hit that or no? Not quite. Would've been cool though. Ice Wizard on defense against this is sick. Let's go bats. It's fine. Did the Dark Goblin just die, please? What the hell? I'll just take the arrows. Oops. I'm a foolish lad. That was really bad arrows. On a 12th win, that's kind of bad. We'll eat the damage on the other side, I think. I won't. I'll have to arrows this. Princess should die. Princess should die. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Still winning. I don't deserve to be winning right now after that gameplay, but whatever. Doesn't have the Goblin barrel for a while, so we're fine with this. Not through the game, you know? Hey, I can't miss that, can I? What is he doing? It's risky. Fine, he'll princess. Can't really lightning it. Why is he? Okay. Fine. This is great. I mean, with the bats, we're chilling. Pop ability, arrows, princess, win the game. That's over. That's game's over. He has to princess this. He can't. It's so GG. Alright, that's 12-0, guys. That's 12-0. That's 12-0. That's not even playing that well in 12-0. Hey, Tag, can you shout out my Xbox clan, the Milky Boy, the Milk Boys? Why did I read that, bro? Why are you milking me, bro? Why are you milking me? Thank you for the $2, man. All right, we're 12-0. Hopefully we can get 30 wins, guys. I really want to get 30 wins today. Also, I don't even know what I went through on this. I should have looked at like what we were getting. I'm just trying to get 30 wins at least. If not, I guess I'll have to do it off stream. But I really want to get 30 wins on this account. It'd be so sick, man. It'd be so sick. Give me 30 wins for that juicy title. If I can get 40 or 50, well, that would be next level shenanigans. You ever go to any Mariner games since you're in Seattle? I went to one with a couple friends, and we went for the Pokemon Go thing. It was fun. What was his name? J-Rod? J-Rod hit a home run. He was pretty good. He was juiced. I can't believe how Mariners asked for tickets, given how bad they've been. Yo, I paid like $30 for nosebleed seats. I think I paid like 30 or 20, sorry, 45 bucks for like nosebleed seats or something. I was pissed. I was like, looking at it, I was like, wait, I could have gotten a much better deal if I just didn't do that. Because it was for the Pokemon Go event, so I got a shirt. So I paid for a shirt, essentially. It's kind of funny. I'm a failure. But I'm your guys' failure, okay? You love me for that? Please? Oh. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but this is not good. Oh, it died! Screw you, Boss Bandit! No one loves you! Which team are you in Pokemon Go? The Articuno one. I went last year for $10, standing room only. Didn't even get a seat. Yeah. I think like $45 for nosebleed seat was probably not the right play. I'm a member of the Milk Boys. Milk Boys on top. Milk Boys never stop. Can we pretend that Supercell added chest back in the game? Dude, you really use a chest right now. Chest right now. You love that, bro. You love the chest. Boss Bandit is more annoying than Mega Knight Bridge Spam? Yeah, I agree. No, actually not really. I'd say Mega Knight's more annoying because like you play against some terrible player that blocks the bridge the entire game and you can't beat them because, you know that they have a card that will stop your bridge spam. They're down elixir. I think Mega Knight's more annoying. Also, when you mess up the King Tower activation against Mega Knight and you lose the game, it's one of the most frustrating things. It happens to me all the time. You guys flame me for it. You're like, Jake, you suck. I'm like, well, you know, if I actually try, I'm not going to mess up. I'm not going to lose this. But, like, if I'm recording content and I'm losing against a Mega Knight player because I misclicked one thing while I'm reading chat, you know, it's very possible. Negative elixir trades, getting those seats? Yeah, it's a negative elixir trade for real. My friend was so happy, though. She was like, oh, let's go. I'm so happy that we were able to, like, watch the mariners and get the Pokemon Go thing. So I went with like a couple people, and the girls that we were with were really, really happy. Also, like, just in general, people that play Pokemon get really into it. Oh no, this sucks. I might have lost. Love this so much for me. I love how much health Boss Bandit has. This is fun. I think I actually just lost. If he has a big spell, I literally lose. That's the end of my win streak. Oh my god. Alright, we have to focus. I wasn't focused. I didn't think that we would lose at this rank. But it is possible. If you're playing against Boss Bandit, apparently. What a fun card. What a fun card, man. Fun for the whole family. Wait, hear me out for a sec, guys. If we lightning and we play something semi-decently, we could make something happen here. Nah, you just got rolled. Like, this is just a hard counter. Like, what the hell? Who builds this? Why do you have Boss Bandit with Executioner? This doesn't even make sense in this, like, meta. Literally doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna lose. That's just frustrating. No, dude. I lost to a noob that countered me. I don't think that's even a real deck, though. There's no way. No, I won 12 and lost the first one. Dude. That's not real. That's not a real deck. He literally had Zap Royal Delivery. Bro, there's like a high likelihood I just got sniped there. Damn, I think I'll have to do it off stream. Yeah. I mean, if we get sniped like that, that has to be a snipe. There's no way that's real. There's no shot that's a real deck, man. There's no shot that's a real deck. That can't be real. He has like double small spells with Executioner. There's no way, bro. There's no way that was real. And he also ended up having like lightning bait. That's def a snipe. That had to have been a snipe, man. Stream snipe deck? Yeah, that's a stream snipe AF deck. Snipe and a half. Yeah. Can we like not count that one, guys? That literally, like, if I can prove that that's a snipe, I don't know. I feel like I have to count that. But like, I'll just do it off stream, I guess. He said good luck in a very... I mean, you can't... Yeah, I don't know. That seemed like a snipe. That seemed like a snipe and a half. I guess I should just do Mega Draft. That's why Juicy J does Mega Draft, right? Because you can't get sniped. That had to have been sniped. There's no way that's real. Dude, he had Royal Delivery Zap with Executioner and an Elixir Collector. There's no way, bro. There's no way. I didn't have any way to defend that. That's crazy. I very rarely say snipe, but that screams snipe to me, man. The deck doesn't even make sense. It wasn't even like the Battle Ram version. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a look. We'll take a look if he's been playing that deck for longer than an hour. If he's been playing that deck for longer than an hour, then it's not a snipe. I'm actually interested. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a snipe? I actually want to... I usually don't say snipe very often, but that screams snipe to me, man. That was insane. All right, let's take a look. It's really hard to... Yeah, that was his first game with the deck. Bro. Bro. Yo, that's BS. He sniped me. That was his first game ever with the deck. He'll 100% snipe me. Oh. Yo, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that. That's BS. Nah. That was his first game ever with the deck. Bro, I'm not counting that in the thing. That's not in our thing. If I could prove that's a snipe, the first game ever with the account with the deck, that's not missing. That's not going to be counted in the win rate, guys. Sorry. You can flame me for the title or whatever afterwards if you really want me to, if you really want to, but I'm not counting that in the thing. I would not have played against that. That's not a real deck. That dude literally built it to beat us in stream snipe, which is fine. Like, I'm not too pressed about it on this, but like, Yeah, that's the that can't be counted in the games for me, guys. That's not fair. That just would have ruined like an hour of our time. Not based off of how I played or anything. It's just, you know, that's a deck that I should never be playing against. That's not real. Plus, it gives people an incentive to snipe then. If you do snipe and I can prove it, then I'm not going to put you in the, I'm not going to count you against the win rate. Alright, we just lightning here and win. It doesn't reach in time, so we're fine. GG. That's hilarious. That is the first time ever. Report it? No. You don't report it. You just, like, you can't report people for sniping. Like, the thing is, like, if someone snipes and beats you, it's fine. Like, that's part of the game. That's something that you account for while you're streaming. But if I'm doing an internal win rate of a deck, I'm not going to count someone's win against me if they sniped me. We're not doing that. Or it's a 1% coincidence, but that's a 1% likelihood. Definitely got sniped. Yeah. There's no shot that's a 1% coincidence. That guy, like, was waiting at 0 wins and then just queued into us. Which, I mean, respect to you. Like, you were able to somehow make that happen. It's not easy to, like, snipe someone, create the deck that beat it. Well, I guess it is pretty easy to create a deck to beat it, but, like, the wait at 0 wins and then get that. That's really hard to do. I've tried to do it before. It's not easy. Stream sniping is diabolical. It's not that diabolical. It's pretty easy to do. I just, I wanted to be 100% clear, but yeah, this is the first game ever with the deck. There's no shot, bro. How do you prove it? You prove it by looking at the Royal API and seeing if they've played the deck before. If they've ever played the deck before, before like the stream started of me, then it can't be a stream snipe. But if they've never played the deck before in their entire lives and they came up with it to beat your deck, and then they just started playing it when the stream started, and they've played other decks before, then it's a stream snipe. It's not like 100% proof, but like it's pretty much guaranteed at that point, bro. Did I get Evo Dart though? Yeah, you can get Evo Dart. Too bad wildcard don't ban. No, people should never get banned, dude. You can't ban people for sniping you. That should never be a thing. Like, if you're streaming in Clash Royale, like that's something that you agree to. That's part of the thing. Like, if you play against someone and someone stream snipes you, that's fine. I'm just not counting in my win rate today. We're at 13 wins in a row. That last game, that game that we got stream sniped does not count. He does get... No. They should never get banned. Tag looking good. How are you? I'm great, man. I cut myself shaving. But other than that, we're chilling. How does Juicy do it? Now I'm lost. So Juicy plays Mega Draft because you can't snipe him. Because, like, the matchups are always even. That makes sense. I was wondering why that he does that, because Mega Draft sucks as a game mode comparatively, but, you know, if you just want to win every game that you play, that's the way to do it. Alright, Boss Bandit's pretty broken, so it might do damage to us. We'll see. No, it doesn't. Alright, we're just gonna go bats here. This is phenomenal. Holy hell, this is actually gas. Yo, we got the smoke. This guy is actually so pissed right now. These bats are going to force him to Executioner, which we can subsequently lightning. Oh my goodness, bro. That's brutal. And the mortar might even stay tower, right? Yeah, no, we just win. Game's ours. He's going to lose the cannon cart? No, he doesn't. That kind of sucked. We can just Skeleton King, I think. Don't even need arrows. We're chilling. I think lightning... No, lightning doesn't do enough. Lightning here, I guess. Fine. Kills the Xe. Am I good enough, says the mortar. Oh, this is going to hit the tower. Watch. It retargets tower. Get cooked. Get cooked, son. GG. That's it. But yeah, I guess Cannon Cart with Executioner still isn't even that scary because the lightning allows you to break through that stuff. How do people even snipe when there's like 0 players queuing? No, it's like, it's really hard to do actually. But my friends have done it before. You can just like wait for me to get a specific point and then press ready when I do. There's really no stream delay as well, so makes it easier. It's hard to do though. It's hard to do because there are still like some people queuing, but if you you in the same like 2 to 3 seconds that I do, there's a chance that you play against me. Maybe I should wait like a split second or whatever, but yeah. Have you ever changed your mind about saying Mortar is one of the worst Evos? Mortar is one of the worst evolutions in the game. This is the only deck that works with it. And I also play Mortar pretty high level. I've gotten multiple like around top 1,000 finishes in the world with it. So just because I'm playing well with it or doing decent with it doesn't mean it's like one of the better evolutions. There's a lot better evolutions right now. For instance, Cannon is significantly better. Ice Spirit's better. There's like Royal Giant, Executioner, Evolved Hunter. Like there's so many better evolutions in Mortar. I'd say Mortar is like at the bottom half of the evolutions right now. I just scream when you start games? No, it's fine. It just like takes too much time in between. As I said, I'm just going to not count that one loss. I know you're lifting a little on and off. I got into creatine and the results are so good. Weight hasn't changed, but I'm much leaner. Yeah, I like creatine too. I take it a ton. Evo Cannon feels dead? No, Evo Cannon is one of the best evolutions in the game. It's not even close, bro. It's so overpowered. This is going to be a really tough game. I could lose this. I need to get to lightning, but I can't. I cannot. I mean, I don't want a lightning, actually. The more I think about it, the less I want a lightning. If I lightning here, then he just like elixir collectors and he cooks me. I have to wait a little bit. I'm sniping you right now, says Tim. Tim, I'm sniping you all day, bro. I'm going to stream snipe you IRL. I'm going to show up to your favorite restaurant. You're not even going to know, man. Tim, I hope I get to see you in person, man. That'd be fun as hell. That'd be sick. You'd be recommending a restaurant. I'd show up there. Roll up with my squad. Roll up with everyone from tennis. You'd just be like, wow. The nerdiest people ever. Imagine. You'd laugh at me so hard, bro. You'd be like, what are these nerds doing at my restaurant? Alright. So we're chilling. This should be most of his tower here. I'm going to lightning here as well. If I sniped you, it'd still beat my butt. Mirror the goat. No, I mean, I can lose like the Executioner game with double small spells or whatever the hell that was. Nothing I could do there, bro. You can definitely build decks to beat me. Can't be too easy to snipe when the 8 million are playing every day. Yeah, it's like super hard. So I was surprised that he was even able to do it. I was like, you know, likelihood that it's not the case, but the likelihood that he did it was very, very high after looking at it, you know. It's very hard. It's way easier on ladder if you have the similar rank. It's super easy on ladder. It's also pretty easy in grand challenges. Or the later games. I don't know how the hell he did it at 0 wins. That did not make sense. Like, actually crazy. Alright. Go Mortar here. Nice. What happened to Mortar Rocket Cycle decks? Mortar Rocket Cycle decks? They're not that good. No, Lightning's just better because it kills the Evolved Witch. And it has better radius. It's able to hit more things. I looked up and it said that the guy played the deck a few times. No, he hadn't. It's the first time he's ever played it. It's the first time he ever played it. If he played it now, then it shows. But it showed I looked up on my thing. It showed that was the first time he's ever played it. It said 1 game played with the entire deck. Like 1 game total played with the deck. That's what it showed. So. I mean, unless my Royal API is bugged or something, but that's what it showed. I can look at it again, man. Maybe show it on stream if you want. Yeah, I can show it on stream. Yeah, he's played 1 game with it. Oh, he played another. He lost with it. Let me... Yeah. No, it was just 1 game. It was 1 game. He hasn't even played another game with it, guys. He didn't even jump into another challenge with it. He just only played that 1 game. Yo, that's so sus. He played 1 game with it, won, and then didn't jump onto the rest of the challenge because he knew he couldn't queue into me again. Dude, that's so sus. That's actually so sus. No, that's 100% confirming my suspicions right now, guys. 1 game with that deck and then logging off and not playing again. 1,000,000% a stream snipe. 1,000,000%. Yeah, I am 100% not counting that in the win rate, guys. That is not happening. I'll put that on the stream. I'll show you guys. I don't want to give attention to it too much, but I didn't want to. But yeah, if you guys are saying that you see differently, let me show you. Yeah, you looked up the wrong side. You looked up the wrong side. I can show it. I will show it, actually. I got you. There's literally one game played with it, bro. It's the game I lost. Is bogus to show them? Yeah, no, I got you. That'd be so funny if it was the guy and he's like, I want attention, so I'm going to say that it isn't there. So then he pulls it up and shows my name. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I can do that. All right, let's focus. This guy actually seems to be playing pretty well. Let's focus pocus, baby. Snowball's so annoying. Not as annoying as this mortar, though. Okay, you guys will never hear that again, but it was fun. Alright, we got a lot of elixir from him. I should have done something. Should have arrowed, probably. I didn't want to arrow, though, because then I would have arrows for this. I probably didn't need arrows for this, honestly. That's hard to say. Still one bat left alive. Retarget on the tower, please, mortar. Damn it. We got lucky. This is going to lose me the game. I should have played better. This is actually a tough one. Maybe I can lightning cycle him or something. Evo Snowball's such a pain in the butt, though. This will be my first loss. No. Alright, so we didn't get that high. We'll have to try up later. GG. This is our first L. GG and well played. He does laugh at us, which kind of sucks. Alright, let's show you guys real quick for the one time. There's only one person that has ever played this deck, ever. Video capture, window capture. I grab, yeah. Alright, you guys see? There's only one game ever played on this. This is the deck that he played with the bats and royal delivery. I'll show it one more time. You go here. See the one loss. You go here. Literally one game ever played. Yeah. So that's it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That game was definitely a snipe. The one that we lost earlier. So we did lose. What was our win rate? What was our how many wins did we get? We got 13. We got 15 wins in a row. 15 wins in a row is not bad. 15 wins in a row is not bad. We'll try to do better. We did get a 12-0 classic, so you know, it's kind of cool. You're still the funniest. Much love from Portugal. Thank you, man. I should have arrowed the wall breakers and I would have won the game. I messed up. I goofed. It's totally fine. Sometimes it does take a little bit longer to get a good win ratio and win rate. I'll try to get a really good win rate off stream. I'll try to do that with this deck. Try to go through a few of my counts and just run it. We still might be able to get progress towards it, which would be cool. But yeah, it's always nice to get a clean 12-0. Clean 12-0 is always nice. Love your jacket. What do you mean? What jacket? Tough, that's the worst emote? Not really. It doesn't matter. Have to win now. Yeah, gotta win a whole bunch of games in a row. It's fine, man. We still got 12-0. It's not, that's like not easy for most people to do. It is always easier at the very start of the challenge, so don't know how like we fumbled that last one, but I guess the last match was tough. He did end up having double small spells with an evolved Tesla. He ran a real deck though. That deck is played quite a bit. I looked at the other guy's profile. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, you can look at different decks, but like that wasn't the deck that he played. You know, the deck that he played was the only time he ever played against anyone was with me. So you're good, man. You're good. No worries. That's how you know if it's a stream snipe or not, if he's ever played that exact deck or not. You can just click on the exact deck and you don't have to type in anything else. By which deck did you get the Classic Challenge emote? Classic Challenge book? I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. Love your shirt. I thought it was a jacket. I'm stupid. Now you're chill. No stretch, brother. Alright, so we can go bats. Maybe we can still save this Classic Challenge. That'd be cool. I don't know if it's possible to save the Classic Challenge and just like not lose a single game for the rest of the time, but probably is. You know, we did not lose any other games earlier, so we'll see if we run it. That'd be cool if we didn't lose a single game on this and then we're able to, you know, keep a streak afterward. Got 15 games in a row. Come on now, game. I'm talking to you with a match. Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Go Mortar Goblin Machine. How many of you guys hate the Goblin Machine? Or sorry, that the Goblin Hut is more of an aggressive card now. Like, it just feels silly that it can be played on offense as much as it is. To me, I don't love that. I don't love the fact that it can be played at the bridge as an offensive card. It just poops out goblins. Kind of annoying. Also, Golden Knight's so good against us, but it's fine. Golden Knight, Fire Spirit. Oh my god, this is actually so tough. Does the Fire Spirit one-shots the evolved bats? Not something that you see very often, though. We just Ice Wizard here. Arrows. 100% have to arrows this. No other option. Damn it. Stupid Goblin. Oh, way more damage than I should have. Alright, let's focus, because this match is bad. Alright, we'll go Skeleton King here. This gets killed. 0 damage. 0 damage. Every time. Nice. Goblin Machine's so annoying for him. That's good. At least we can get value for that. Go bats up in here. Arrows. Pop the ability. Evolve Mortar. I think I win the game now. I think he's dead. I think the game should be over. He played really poorly there. He doesn't have Elixir. He's going to go Golden Knight later and not have anything. Yeah, game's over. Yeah, I identified what he had and noticed what he played poorly, and then I just punished him. Even if he has all the answers, if he doesn't have the Elixir, it doesn't win. I love you, Jake. Love you too, man. Just me the best deck for my first Classic Challenge win. This deck is really good if you play well. You have Heron. Of course, my guy. My Classic Challenge chest. Alright. Go Goblin Machine in the back. Let's see if we can get this rest of this challenge. It would be so cool if we were able to. It would be possible. Risky, but I'm going to do it. Reason why is because I want to not go into the Night Witch. He's going to have Elixir Golem. Do we pull the ice? Yeah, we do. Go bats here. Throw down our mortar as well. Should be a fat dub, right? He's dead. He played like a moron. Dropped all this stuff at the bridge. Nice. I only say that when they're Elixir Golem players. Some of them just play really poorly and just spam all their stuff. It's okay, you know. I don't really respect the Elixir Golem strategies. If Supercell doesn't bring back chests, just make your own. Yeah, I know. You gotta rip your shirt off and oil up, bro. Sharing the same name as the goats are... what do you mean? My name's not that unique. Dogs share the same name as me, bro. The name Jake? Dogs have that name. All right, we'll go Goblin Machine here. We can go Goblin Gang other side. Will you never oil? No, I'm never gonna oil. I don't do that stuff. I don't do that stuff for views, guys. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I just do things for fun and for content when I want to. I don't really care about monetizing, like, meme content for views. It's not that fun for me. I'll pop the ability here, and then I can go Goblin Gang as well if we wanted. He's gonna use Evolved Electro Dragon, right? No, he's just dead. He just didn't play well. Sure, game's over. GG. I don't know what you're doing. So now he's going to spam into a lightning, and we'll take the right tower. We're going to lightning on top of the elixir golem and then all of this stuff that he stacks up. He's going to drop an elixir golem. We're going to lightning it. Sayonara, baby. Bye-bye, baby. That was too easy. How did I know what he was going to do? It's almost as if they all do the same thing. All right. Why do you guys always ask me, like, who would win, Juicy J or Jake? Or, who would win, Jinxie or Jake? Who would win, B-Rad or Jake? Like, that stuff doesn't really matter. Oh, man. I know some of you care so much about that, but I don't understand. I'm watching at 5 a.m. Shout out Insomnia. No, not Insomnia, bro. You got a hard counter Insomnia. Gotta listen to me screaming. Ugh, oil tag. Oil tag, yes, sir. We're always oiled up for you, sir. All right, we'll win all the rest of the games in a row. We can get 9 in a row. We can definitely get 9 in a row. And then we can start from there. Off stream, I'll just do the rest. Who would win? A giant or Jake or a giant cheeseburger? I think the cheeseburger would give me comatose, bro. I'd be tiger pregnanted. I'd be thicker than a Snicker, brother. Alright, we're just gonna mortar here other side. The miner dies, the Inferno Dragon dies, no worries. Balloon isn't even that scary. Lane pressure. That was bad. He just dropped zap, didn't even get any damage. Now has to deal with all this other crap and doesn't have zap. If he has arrows, he's fine, but he shouldn't. Oh my god. I'm not tilted, you're tilted! Oh, this is bad. Arrows plus zap. I'm dead, man. Not a good matchup. Not a good matchup, guys. The double small spells of doom. We're back at it again, boys. We're truly back at it again. No barbs, so let's do this. Do I Goblin Gang? Oh, hell yeah. You guys know I Goblin Gang. You gobble it up with a gang gang. That takes his tower if he doesn't spell it, so. Guess he doesn't care. What is he doing? I'm so confused by this lad. He's a very confusing young lad. I think we just arrows on everything and win. Oh, hell yeah, brother man. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that fillet fish. Give me that fish. Da, da, da. That was truly an interesting play of all time, my guy. You're gonna barbs into this. Use the zap. Now he drops barbs left side. They die. Now he has the arrows. Then we go Goblin Gang. Or the mortar just kills everything. Maybe Inferno Dragons or Skeleton Dragons. Maybe Inferno Dragons. Balloon? What the hell? That's wacky. That's wacky. And we're gonna whack you. I'm wacky like you, brother man. Just like you. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Waluigi. Alright, this game's over. Guys, I'm allowed to do an Italian accent. I'm half Italian. Alright. I feel like white people can just say that, and they might not be. I'm like not even half Italian. I think I'm like maybe a third. Big oil up? Nah. We don't want to get slimed right now. We don't want to get slimed. We're already getting slimed by some matchups, man. We don't want to get worse matchups than that. They might not be winnable. DWA just made a video where he would invite you to his channel, explain to train him for a long absence. It'd be awesome. I got to know you because of his channel many years ago. Yeah, I'm down to do that. I like CWA. I'll hit him up. All the channel mods need to face off in CR. Dude, Tim, I'm gonna make you a channel mod, and then you're gonna face off against everyone. All right? How do you like that, man? How do you like getting thrown into the Hunger Games? And you're always a hungry lad talking about food, so I feel like you'd fit right in. Benji sings all the time. I'm sorry for all the trash comments. Who's Benji? What's your opinion on spear goblins? The spear goblins? Yo, all right. I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I think my shorts are the best shorts in Clash Royale. I'm not going to lie. I think my shorts are super funny, high effort. No one has the same humor as me, though. So apparently they just don't do as well. I don't know why. But like the shorts that I've been posting have not done well. So I'm just like, shit. Why are my shorts doing so poorly? They're so funny. And apparently everyone's just like, they're trash, dude. Like, what do you think? What? Like, I don't know. The Spear Goblin short that I just posted, I thought was so funny, but apparently people did not think so. So I was like, oops. I guess my humor just missed the mark on that one, big dog. Are we cooked? Yeah, I'm actually just dead. That's fun. That's so fun. I love Sparky decks. I love skillful Sparky decks. I messed up. Oops. I goofed. He's a 21 player, so that's also unlucky. It's like actually pretty unlucky. Classic challenge playing against 21 players, just like myself. It doesn't happen very often, you know. So GG and well played to him. I overcommitted, I guess. I didn't respect him. I didn't think I thought he was just gonna be a casual player, you know. I didn't think he was gonna be at my skill level or better. He is at my skill level or better. So I didn't give him the respect and I lost. That's the other thing is like streaming a lot of times I'm, you know, paying less attention than I typically would. I'm still gonna try to see if we can take the tower, but it's very unlikely. He's just gonna drop a spell and I'm cooked. Unless he's a moron, which he's not, right? He's a 21 player. Pretty good. Pretty good at the game, guys. We're gonna zap, and then we can throw the Goblin Gang down and get raged, and then we can go drop a mortar, and then get more Dark Prince, and get like a couple hits on the tower. Oh, maybe? That's fun. I lose this so badly. I would have won, actually. This matchup's totally in my favor. If I just play defensive like a scary cat and then just cycle stuff at the right point, I 100% win this. All I had to do was like lightning cycle for the rest of the game. The guy's going to BM the hell out of me too. He's a good player. Not a nice guy though. Not a nice guy. You know, I never sugarcoat that. I don't like the person. I don't like him. I don't like the fact that you BM me with a matchup that I should have won. Feels bad, man. Double small spells makes this like way more challenging though. If you mess up, you just lose. I would have just played super safe and I would have won. Would 100% would have won. Strictly streaming for which is better? Mineral oil or olive oil? Probably the mineral oil, bro. Probably the mineral oil. For streaming purposes, actually. No. It's definitely extra virgin olive oil. That's the extra meme, bro. That's the extra meme. Damn, dude. That was such a rough challenge. We played against a 21 player. Whoever the heck this guy is. Flexes 21 on us. And then lost against this guy who played pretty well with a counter deck. I would have won if I didn't if I just arrowed the wall breakers. I won. And then this game where we got stream sniped. So that was just a really rough one. One of the games I should have won the last two, honestly. But the first one, there's not much you could do there. Well, it happens. We could go to Mega Draft and just try to win the reward there. What do you guys think? You think we get the Mega Draft or we just keep going Classic? I think we would keep going for Classic and try to get the maximum amount of wins we can in a row. Is it just me or are there a lot of toxic players in CR? There's a lot of toxic players in CR. Don't worry about it though, man. You kind of have to expect it. Don't get too triggered or anything, man. You can't get triggered whenever you lose games. You just got to move to the next one and not really care that much. And then you get matchups like this where you just get free wins. Take it. I think I have to start respecting every opponent because there's a chance that there's a 20-win player just like wiggling his way through and like gonna give me a whole bunch of grief if I don't respect them, you know? Like if I don't respect these players, there's always a chance I could lose. I'll respect them a lot more after I leave the game casually and beat this guy. I'm gonna grab water. I'm gonna refill our water while we beat this guy, right? Which is the equivalent of not respecting, but like I don't really care. This guy's gonna lose. I should wait for him to spam all of his stuff. I should Skeleton King first. Wait, we have to find the optimal time to leave. All right, this is good. Calculated. Calculated. Oh my gosh, that was calculated. I love how I said respect my opponents and then I do that, but like I could tell because the guy literally cycled nothing the entire time. Yo, tell me that you guys have seen a more calculated way of leaving a game and you'd be lying. That was it. That was clean. That was clean. I predicted the perfect time to leave. Not even Riley does that, man. Riley, Ian, they don't do that. I got you. I got those levels of predictions. There's levels to this game, guys. You're unaware. Everyone's unaware of this tactic. There are levels to these games. I used my Archer Queen ability and I disappeared. I'm laughing so hard right now. Who would have thought leaving would be even better content? It's gotta leave, you know? That's the best content there is. Dude literally did not see the Archer Queen ability. When you see your log, you can see my battle log. You can see my battle log. You can see my other log, my stuff, my plushie log. Got you. Let me grab my log. Oh, we got a 3 crown this guy. Nice. Yo, guys, we tried so hard with that 3 crown. We grinded for that. We grinded for that 3 crown. We got it. Let's go. Woo. No shot. You walk away twice? Nah, dude, I got it. I got the 3 crown. All right, we're just going to go Skeleton King here and then go Goblin Gang. This is pretty risky. I just felt like it. That was pretty disrespectful as well. Why does everyone run Goblin Curse? It's such a trash card. It only works when you're running small spells with it. And then you like use the small spell to immediately kill the card so then you can do a gimmicky trade. It's only good for that situation. And everything else is bad. Oh no. Damn it. That was not it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the mini pack at the bridge. How many hours of experience do you have? Too many, man. I've been playing this game for too many. All right, that dies in one shot to my tower, so okay. We're going to do that. A little bit different, bro. Ooh, that is not good. That's so much damage. That shook me, bro. That shook me. Shook me at my core. All right, we got to try harder. We can't lose to someone that's literally spamming mini pekkas at the bridge. Mortar here. Arrows afterward. Mortar locks tower. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. He's going to mini pack at the bridge like an absolute animal in like 2 seconds. All right. Skeletons at the bridge are kind of scary when you have a cannon near tower. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Guy goes Helm's Deep. I guess so, man. He really does. I mean, all the stuff he can. He's going to mini pack us. So we're going to go bats to make a prediction. I'm clean with it. Pop the ability. Bats are tanked for. We take tower if you don't respond. Thank God you don't respond. Goblin Curse sucks! So bad. So bad, bro. Literally so bad. So good. So good. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Yo, I literally ate too much salad, and now I'm feeling the ramifications. It's a rough life out there, guys, eating too much salad. Why would you zap? That was like potential targets for you to chain off of. But now you can't. Oh. Oh, that was so close. I felt it. All right, the Spear Goblins die. Up a defensive mortar for the one time. I'm just not going to lose against this, all right? I know that salad feels... dude, I ate way too much. I had too much oil in it. I'm not even joking. I had too much olive oil. It's just... I feel gross. It's a little bit gross. It was like a healthy salad, too. I don't know. My stomach feels so full. Too much. Too much, dude. It was Boku to salad. You should rate spells only. I should do a video on, like, rating cards in general. I did a evolutions video. I think I'll put that out tomorrow. Where I rate every evolution in the game. You oiled up too much? Dude, my stomach couldn't handle it. I couldn't stomach all the oiling. Also, Ethan Higgins, thank you for the $5 dono. I didn't say thank you earlier. But I do want to say thank you if you're still watching. All right, let's play our best. I wasn't really focused in any of these recent games. We cycle bats, we get to the evolution faster, but they're better on defense. So I want to cycle Goblin Gang. They're more of an offensive card. He's going to drop a spell on that. I should have cycled the Skeleton King on the right side. Left side doesn't make that much sense because he could have Inferno Dragon or Skeleton Dragons on the Skeleton King, and that's a bad trade for me. I don't want to go bats early. He's likely to go Skeleton Dragons or something. Okay, that's fine. Go Ice Wizard here, and then just arrows. We're chilling. Let's pop the ability. Damn it, that was so bad. We can do this, and then arrows after. Bum, bum, bum. That was a bad zap. That was pretty mid. He messed up. He goofed a little bit, my guys. He's a goofy goober. He's a little bit of a goofy lad. I play like trash and should have popped the ability. But it's fine. Is there a history to SirTag? Not really. There's no history out here, brother. We just, we create history with our mortars. Endeavoring forward. Our mortar in the back. It was so good. You Inferno Dragon this? There's no shot you do that. This would be so silly into a Goblin Gang. This is phenomenal. I mean, if we're doing this amount of damage, I'll take that. He's going to all-in me. He's going to drop like an Inferno Dragon or something annoying. Oh, if he balloons, that's fine too. We can just arrow his Ice Wizard and win. I think Lightning here actually unironically kills with the Ice Wizard. Flash damage. Yo! Get wrecked! That wasn't even close! Yeah, so if you guys didn't know that interaction, Canier is goated against Lava Balloon. And using Ice Wizard plus Lightning, it disintegrated everything. He didn't understand. He didn't think we had the smoke like that. All right, we can go here and then Skeleton King to collect the souls. He's gonna zap that, obvious. And then we can throw this down because he doesn't have Valkyrie anymore. We just go bats on this. Light work. And then we mortar on offense. He's gonna arrows, doesn't matter. I'm going to go Goblin Gang on offense as well. He's going to take tower if he doesn't zap, which he has to zap immediately. I'm going to go Goblin Machine here. Skeleton Dragons are slimy, bro. I think we just arrows plus Lightning takes. Try to keep up the offense. Maybe go for a mortar here. Oops, I goofed. Gonna be really close. Don't know if we can defend this. I think we lost. Yeah, I barely lost this game. I should have taken the right tower and then tried to do a tower trade. GG. That was bad gameplay on my end. It's a tough matchup. He had zap arrows, right? Or am I just fabricating stuff right now? I think he had zap arrows. That was a free win if I just took the right tower. I fumbled. That was a really bad loss. Yeah, zap arrows. Zap arrows, like, with Skeleton Dragons makes the match a lot harder. I played really well and then I fumbled. I needed to apply more pressure on the right side. I should have went Skeleton Kings more consistently in the right lane. Instead of dropping them in the left. I don't know why I was just feeding them free Inferno Dragons. It was foolish, foolish interactions. Deserve loss. We'll play better now. Oh. I didn't mean to jump into a ladder game here, but I guess we'll play a ladder game. Sorry about that, guys. Don't hate me, but the game? No, that was my fault. That was my fault in the last game. Matchup wasn't great, but it was also my fault mostly. Same thing happens to me. I always overdefend and end up losing a tower. Yeah, it's like... Just should have tower traded, right? You know, it's just a skill issue there. Like, if you tower trade there, you're fine. If you don't, then you're foolish. How'd you get your name? All right. There's a story. There's a story, guys. This is something that you better not be eating any food. Don't take any swig of drinks. You guys have to listen up here and actually be committed to not, like, choking on air or anything that you're consuming. So, there was once a time that I was playing Clash Royale, and I was pretty sick in my bed. My brother was just like, this game is gas. You have to play this. This is going to be the best game that you'll be addicted to. I'm like, Grant, mobile games suck. I'm a StarCraft 2 supremacist. I only play PC games. They're way more skillful. Mobile games are too easy. There's no mechanics here. There's no reason for me to want to play it. He's like, dude, trust me. This game's going to be like your favorite game in a little bit. And... I had a lot of free time because I was really sick during vacation. I was sick in general. And Grant, my brother, he's like, yo, what league are you in? I'm like, you know, I'm just like on League 2 or whatever. And it was like the first few hours. I'm like, this game is super easy. People are dropping musketeers at the river. They don't know what they're doing. And eventually, you know, I started pushing up more and more ranks. And then I hit this barrier where I couldn't push up any further because I needed like to spend money on the game. So Grant checked back in on me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I spent a little bit of money. I spent like, you know, just enough to unlock like an ice wizard because it's a really strong card. Like, why would you do that? Like got it from the shop or something. I spent gold to unlock it. I forget what I did, but I got one and I was really, really hyped. And I was using like a minion horde princess ice wizard deck. And I think I bought barbs and baby dragon. I was forcing the opponent to drop like spells on the barbarians. And then I was getting value with my princess. It was like princess and barbs as my bait. It was kind of funny, but that was the case. And I didn't even have buildings because, I don't know, I just like played more aggressive than from that point because it's just easier that way. Anyway, I named my account Tag You're Pregnant because I thought it was funny. I was like, you know, I'm not going to play this game for very long. It's a stupid game. And I had no intentions of playing the game for more than like, I don't know, a week or so and just like delete it. And I started like to get more addicted to it. And obviously spending money on the game, you get more involved and more invested into it because you're like, I spent money. I want to continue to play. And that's how they get you. So I just started playing Clash. Got really good at it. And I went on Clash with Ash's channel with the name Tag You're Pregnant. And then eventually it got banned by Supercell, like just assuming that it was like derogatory. They're like, you know, it has different connotations there. It's not necessarily the nicest thing. I'm like, okay. And it got banned. My name got changed to Jedrican. And they maybe used gems to rechange my name. So that's, I wanted to keep Tag in there. And Tag is too generic. So I added a Sir in front of it. It's also a little bit more distinguished than Tag You're Pregnant. So that's what happened. That's my name. That's the entire story behind it. Sunk cost fallacy evolved into something bigger. Yeah. Imagine if I had that name though. Samsung and all those sponsors would have never taken me, you know? They'd have been like, you know, we don't really want to get tagged by you, your tag. So that's good. It's good that we changed the name. Good story. Story time with SirTag. All right, you know what's an even better story? Him activating King Tower here for us. Look at my level 10 ice wizard. Look at him doing big things. Only big things out here. So that's. Yeah, I really like this deck. Look, we're going to win. I'm not going to lightning yet because it resets the tower off of the goblin. I'll lightning now. I also have the wrong tower again. I always do that to myself. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I don't know if this takes tower, so I'm just not going to do it. Arrows here instead. Safer. Just lightning his tower so we don't have to wait the tick down time, so it ticks down a little bit faster at 100 HP. It's going to be a slightly faster game if you just take more tower damage on him. SirTag, what's up to you being addicted to the word pregnant? Just play Lava Hound at this point. Facts. Yo, look at me, guys. We're Challenger 3. Woo! All right, our win streak got reset to 1. Our win streak got reset to 1. Okay, guys? We're at 1 win streak. Bro is so impatient. I am so. That's how I cut myself shaving, dude. I have 0 patience whatsoever at this point. Just get after it. Just spam. Learning CR and having abs workout at the same time, laughing, great content. Thank you, man. I try to just have fun messing around. Hello, my favorite streamer. How are you today? Oh, dude, thanks for saying that I'm your favorite. You can even lie to me and say I'm your favorite, and then it'd still make me happy. Lie to me. Tell me your name. All right, what can we do here? This is obviously a great matchup because we have Cannoneer. So it went from a trash matchup to an amazing matchup for us, by the way. This is like, you can't really win this one very consistently unless you have Cannoneer. Are you good at every game? No, not good at every game. And good is relative. You could think I'm trash too. You'd be like top 1,000 player, trash, awful, garbage. And that's okay. You're allowed to say that, think that. Is this guy dead? Oh, no, sir. Oh, no. We're going to gobble up your tower like Thanksgiving. We are thankful for you, man. We're doing a Thanksgiving speech. Oh, we feast upon your tower. Battalion is brutal. Do you think that Supercell, I think of the new Supercell theme park? I haven't seen it. I don't know what that is. I'm stuck at Grand Champion with my Royal Giant deck. I don't like Royal Giant right now. I'd switch from it. What should I do? I would switch from Royal Giant. I just don't like it. I think it's like, it's good. It's just, for whatever reason, look, I miss my building. It's just going to get 2 hits. That's pretty frustrating, right? To play into Cannoneer with Royal Giant, it's so frustrating, brother. It's so frustrating. I think like this mortar deck is just way more safe, and the games that I lose, I deserve to lose. I like that more. I'm going to get a 40+ win streak. I'll do it off stream. I think the strategy is get 12 wins on each account in a row, and then move to the other account, because for whatever reason, the games get harder after I get like a huge win streak. I think that's the game plan. Like individually do it on different accounts. So far, my highest win streak is 15 wins in a row today. So that's not great or anything like that, but we'll take what we can get, right? What are you going to do in the next community? I want to play against you. I'll try to do them every single month. What do you think of the deck? What do you think is meta right now? I would say meta is like Evolved Witch and Boss Bandit. Those cards are just everywhere. And Elixir Golem's pretty meta as well. Build a play like this just concerned me. I don't know, man. They don't think. They just spam. There's no thought process. There's just vibes there, you know? No thoughts, just vibes. They take it to an entirely different level of spam. We're down quite a bit of Elixir. Actually, don't like saying that against people with Boss Bandit, but that's the reality. Such a stupid card. I think I might have lost. He just kills me. Unless he pops a bad ability here. It's such a dumb card, man. Oh, that needs a nerf. That thing needs an HP nerf. I definitely lost this game. I don't even think I did like that bad of a job on defense. Maybe the mortar was too aggressive on offense because I was down Elixir. All right, we can still win. It's just unlikely. I maybe go for a evolved mortar right side and then win the game. I think we cycled 2 of them, right? So the third one's evolved. Is that how it works? Is that how it works, sir? Please tell me, sir. Okay, yeah, I'm right. We're up a bit of Elixir, actually. I just might get cooked. I don't know. All right, sir. Get blasted by our mortar, sir. All right, he has zap, right? Loose. I love how that hits my tower still. That's really fun. I love how that's not dying on the other side too. That's really fun too. What a cool combo from our opponent. What a good player. Is that dead? Kind of. He's just too good at the game, guys. Pull both of them back. Did my mortar actually just die there? That's so crazy. Unbelievably undeserved. I definitely lose. No shot in hell I defend this. I have to pull all the bats. Fun game. He's a good player. He's just, I don't know, double small spells with that, with bomber evolution. That's just crazy. That's a really good matchup for him. And he's good at the game. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think that's just a bad version of the deck. Like, actually, unironically, just a bad version of the deck is running the bomber version. Like, why would you play that over archers? Like, archers in every way, shape, and form are better. Unless you're playing against, like, Goblin Gang. Man, that's so frustrating. Like, people do build demented versions of their decks. That's not real. That's not a real version of the deck. GG and well played to him, I guess. But, like, he played that really well. But, like, him having Evolved Bomber there actually makes no sense. It's definitely worse than archers in every way, shape, and form. And you have every evolution access. That makes no sense that he would put that in the deck. Unless he's just scared of Goblin Gang. Kind of unfortunate. Hope you're having a good day. Loving the chill stream. Love you, man. I'm chilling. Just trying to have some good games here. Learn from our losses as well. Not too much I can learn from there besides that bad mortar. The mortar was really bad. If I could have done anything differently, I wouldn't have mortared aggressively on offense. The guy played really well, too. Like, he used his boss bandit at the right spots. He seemed like a pretty intelligent player. You don't see people that run, like, good matchups into you from demented decks that actually play the game very well that often. And that guy did. He played very well. He played extremely well, which is surprising. Like, he split lane pressured. He used the evolved bats in the right time on the other side. Like, I don't know. I was just pretty impressed by his gameplay, unfortunately. It's kind of sucky. Lucky to say that. But he played well. Played pretty darn well for that. Elixir Golem is really annoying. With the boss bandit. The boss bandit's health is just absurd. So it just didn't die and it locked on my tower. Got my tower down to 200 HP, which I don't think is like where it should have been, you know? I think it should have been way higher than that. We got robbed a little bit. Couldn't kill his bats or cannoneer against his deck is useless as well. The cannoneer is fine because it does a lot of damage to the Elixir Golem. It's just specifically like in that interaction, the last one, the bats killing me just felt super bad. And the thing is, like, I couldn't use my Goblin Gang or anything to kill the boss bandit because he just had rage and arrows. So the boss bandit was practically immortal. That was the problem. Like, he had too much support for the boss bandit, whether it was the bomber or his double spells. And because of that, I literally couldn't kill it. So my Goblin Gang, my skeleton barrels, or sorry, my skeletons from the Skeleton King, like all those cards are just kind of useless. Kind of sucks. Part of the game. This is actually quite okay. Wait, this is really good, actually. You can't Inferno Tower. Okay, that's what we were hoping for, actually. And then he Princesses, probably. Easy prediction. And then we Lightning on the Valkyrie and the Princess. Wow, I am just making multiple predictions. That was insanely good. Then he goes Goblin Gang, which dies. We shoot it. The Spear Goblins don't matter. We force another Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, the rocket thing just dies, but it's whatever. Go Princess Arrows here. Mortar again. Force a rocket on this, probably. Or Valkyrie, other side. Yep. Valkyrie, me, Goblin Barrel. Nice. He's a pretty good player. Like, some of the people... Like, legitimately, the people I'm playing into right now are good at the game. Mr. Bubbles is not bad. He's made a lot of the things that I thought he would do. Which means he's good at the game. He's gonna Valk. I can't do anything with that. The rocket thing's gonna hit the tower, though. Stupid rocket thing does rocket magic. This is... Ice Wizard's so good, man. Yes, we got him for a tower and an Ice Spirit. He's gonna Princess left. Easy. These people are pretty good at the game. Like, these guys are actually really good. I think because I've been winning more games, the people I've been playing into just are better, or like Clash Royale doesn't want to give me his free wins as we were having before. He doesn't have rocket though, because he has delivery. Yeah, no, I can just do this actually. He doesn't have rocket, he can't do as much. It's not near as scary. I'll just eat it. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna spam more stuff at the bridge. And then win the game. The game's over now. The game's over. He has to go Princess Wool Arrows, and the game is effectively ours. I mean, Skeleton King as well. It's just impossible. No shot in hell you defend this. Rocket Ship Boy is going to hit your tower. We arrows in on the Princess. Drop another mortar. You can't do anything. You're going to probably infer a tower, and then we click the Skeleton King ability. Yeah, it's too easy. See, like, I knew what he was going to do because he's good at the game. He was stuck into a finite amount of spots. There's really not a... Yeah, like, some of these people are quite good at Clash. I genuinely think that the last two people were pretty good. I don't know what they were, or if these are mini accounts, or if they're just doing what I'm doing on my own mini account. Because, like, obviously I haven't pushed on this at all. It's like, I got Ultimate Champion as level 14 with this, just playing on one stream. So, like, ranks don't necessarily show everything. A lot of people playing in the challenges are trying to level up new accounts. Some of these guys are pretty good. Dismantled? Yeah, we dominated there. That was good. Predictions back to back to back? Yes, sir. I would go Bats, and he zaps, so we can go Goblin Gang depending on what happens. But I'm not, like, super trying to keep this more alive, to be honest. Do this. Ice Wizard is not great. I mean, no, that was really good. Never mind. That was phenomenal. That kills the E-Barb, and it also allows us offense. And I can go bats here. He's going to zap probably, but I don't really care because then he feels my Skeleton King and then he loses the game. He can't zap this. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, he's going to just probably go Sparky. Likely the deck. It's Sparky deck. Sparky, Evarbs. Yeah, no, we're chilling. Ice Wizard's going to do a lot of damage. Gross predictions. Yes, sir. When we're locked in, we play the game decently. I'm trying pretty hard. Like, this is what I do off stream when I get the 40 wins in a row. And some people are like, Jake, you don't get the 40 wins. But it's like, I do. It's just in classic challenges. And it's a lot of gameplay off stream. Because it's literally impossible to do this on stream and get the 40 wins. I got 15, man. I really thought I'd be able to get 30 at least. I think 30 is like reasonable on stream. The 40 or higher is pretty freaking hard. Where do row recruits fall into the current meta? Row recruits, pretty good, man. They're like good as cards, but they're bad right now. They're super bad right now. Because they just go into Evolve Witch and lose. And it's hard to fit lightning in row recruits. Row recruits are just kind of weak, unfortunately. They'd be weak, my brother. Alright, so that is great. We can probability if we can get it down. And then we win. Yeah, the game's over. All I have to do is go and click Mortar, and then he's just dead. He can't defend this. It's actually impossible. He has no elixir. He has to defend against the Goblin Machine counter pushing, which is a new, better version of Cannon Cart, in my opinion. Like, it's actually, in my opinion, this is like what Cannon Cart wished it could be. Cannon Cart was really good, but I love Goblin Machine. I love Goblin Machine so much. It's probably my favorite card in the game right now. I think Goblin Machine has surpassed Magic Archer. It's a really cool conceptual card of like getting the rockets. And then also on top of that, it's really good to play. It's one of the most satisfying cards in Clash Royale. And it's not as mainstream as some of the other cards. And I hate saying like, oh, my favorite card is Evolved Witch. Look at me, Psycho my Evolved Witch. And then you're just cycling the same card everyone else drops. That's kind of not that fun. I'll see you later, Benjamin. Sleep well, brother. Sleep well. Sleep well, sweetie pie. Yeehaw. Oh my god, did I lose a tower? I did lose a tower. I played pretty poorly there. Oh, there's no way! What the hell? The Cannoneer clutched up. Oh, he's going to live with that burden for the rest of his life. Mr. Dimple is going to be Mr. Dimple. He's going to go back to Mob Psycho mode, where he's going to get locked away. Damn, that's crazy. I thought for sure I lost that tower. Oh, we got plot armor or something. Hell yeah. Okay. Can you stream earlier in the day like this? Because I love your streams at 2 a.m. and I love watching them. I'm sorry, man. I'll try to stream earlier in the day, okay? I'll try my hardest. I'll try to stream around upload time schedule, okay? I had to mail some stuff back, so I wasn't even able to stream at the earlier time frame that I would want. I should do that. I gotta say I'm sorry to everyone that expects me to stream earlier. I have done such a bad job about it, and you guys deserve better, all right? I'm just gonna say it straight up. Like, that has been one of my biggest failures this year. I wanted to stream earlier, and I failed at it, and it's my fault. I'm sorry. Sometimes the 2 a.m. streams hit. Well, the 2 a.m. streams, those are actually on purpose because I want to stream for the challenges, and that makes sense, right? Because you're trying to get the stream out as early as possible. But in an aggregate sense, almost all of the other streams should be earlier. I'm sorry. Sweetie pie? Yeah, dude. Benjamin is such a little sweetie pie. He's such a little, I don't know. He's such a little sugar muffin. He's a little Benny baby. All right. Are we dead here? If he decides to go and spam on the other side, I have no elixir. Okay, never mind. He's not going to. We're fine. Why is Battle Healer not an elixir golem anymore? Because you prefer to just run bait cards. You don't really want sustained aggression. You want pushes that can take towers. Is Magic Archer good after the Tornado nerf? Magic Archer played in like 0 decks. My favorite, but kind of not playable, unfortunately. I wish that Magic Archer was playable. It's just not. Doesn't have that sauce. Doesn't have that supreme damage anymore. Not a true red, white, and blue Wink edition. Guys, I want to stream a lot more. We gotta do better. We gotta do more. We gotta create even more content than we have than ever before. You guys know the deal. It's gonna be so fun to try really hard on ladder with this deck maxed out on this account. I really want to max it out. I don't know if we can get there, but that's the goal. Best champion in the current meta? Skeleton King. My favorite. Oh, sorry, no, Boss Bandit. Boss Bandit, obviously. Skeleton King's really. Rockets from Goblin Machine is so unpredictable. Yeah, you just don't know when the hell it's going to come out. You just look at it, you're like, why? What? What's it doing? What's the dog doing? All right, let's lock in. Let's get another 12 here. We can do it. We can just win all these games in a row, right? No mediocre. Good Ice Wizard. Good looks, good vibes. We could do a champion tier list too. If you guys like my tier list, I'm down to do tier lists for everything. I did tier lists for evolutions. I can do one for champions too. People, I think that from a views perspective, people like evolutions tier list more. My evolutions tier list is gas. It's gonna be really good. I got it all edited and ready to publish tomorrow. Sweet Thang. Yeah, we should call Benjamin Sweet Thang. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Go Goblin Gang. It's kind of a mid matchup, isn't it? Benny went to Middlebury. He's trying to give me the most mid matchup I've ever seen in my life. He's studied the arts of the mids. Alright. That's kind of bad. Arrows is not like that bad for me, but it's not great to see like Arrows, Electro Spirit, Barbril, right? Where's the Evo tier list? It'll be here tomorrow. I'll do the video. So we can go Mortar maybe. I think we go Mortar. Who we manifest to win with Mr. Mortar Man? Never mind. We're dropping on defense all day. We're dropping it left side, so then the Royal Hogs go towards on the left. That's best play, I think. Kind of pissed. I mean, use his arrows. Just do the bats early, I guess. Show him what's up, you know. Let him know. Let him know that he's not big dog in this house. Does he actually just lose that with no damage? That's kind of comical. Imagine? Imagine all the people. Yo, Electro Spirit doesn't kill my bats. Get off my lawn. Alright, we're at arrows. And that one-shots the zappies. If you didn't know, Skeleton King plus arrows, one-shot zappies. One Skeleton King swing plus arrows, one-shot zappies. So if you're a Royal Recruits player and you know that interaction, you're scared as hell. But if you're me, you're just thriving. You're like, get out of this game. You guys should rewind that because that was one of the most unbelievably satisfying shots ever. Arrows, Skeleton King shot, one-shot the zappies off the map, out of the arena, and then bro lost in the fastest fashion ever. That was devious. You make merch? I haven't yet. Supercell game tier list? I should play every game and then make that tier list. That'd be fun. How's your mental health, Ben? Checking in on the homie. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much, man. That actually means a lot that you care enough to say that. Most people are like, you know, they don't. I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think I've ever heard someone ask for that. Some people are like, you look awful. You look like trash. You look like you're depressed. I'm like, that's not really a nice way of saying it. But yeah, if you're ever caring about like me in general, just doing mental health check or asking me about my goals and how things have been going, that's always really appreciated. Thank you, man. I'm doing great right now. I've met a lot of cool friends I like playing tennis and pickleball with. A lot of my goals, I actually feel like I'm kind of like making progress towards them. I've started working out and trying to eat better. Sometimes I still feel like poop if I eat too much at the same time, and I need to get better about that. But mentally, I'm doing great because I feel like I'm making progress and I have things that I want to do every day. And that used to not be the case, man. I used to wake up every day and just kind of be sad a little bit because I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know what direction I wanted to go. I had no clue where like things were going to end up for me. I didn't get that much satisfaction, and I was just overworked and also not feeling mentally good because I wasn't getting enough sleep, wasn't eating well, wasn't working out. Eating well, working out, and then having things that you look forward to every day makes life a lot better. So yeah, I don't know. If you watch back in Boston, I think I was more irritable, angry, and just like not mentally healthy or physically healthy. And then also in Seattle for a little bit. I've definitely carried on that vibe for a bit. Also in general, like other things, like when you do the 20-win challenge, I realized that that's not very fun for me to do. And I don't know if I'll want to do that again as seriously as I did. It took me 1,000 games to get it. And I was actually straight up depressed. Like, I was so angry all the time. You could see it on stream, but also just in general, I was just really, really angry. Because it ate up my entire time. I wasn't making progress. Each time I lost to like 17 or 18 wins, it felt like I wasted my time, and it felt like I had to start from fresh, and I was getting nothing from it. I couldn't stream it because I would get too frustrated, and, you know, like, it just, I don't know. It was like one of the worst feelings in the world because I felt like I committed so much to it because I learned already how to play in the meta, and I was so close, and I just, like, needed those last 2 wins, and I just wasn't able to do it. I don't know, man. Stuff like that. Mentally, I just didn't do well, and, yeah, I appreciate you asking now because things are going a lot better. Cool to get that outside look. I might do live streams, or not live streams. I might do some videos talking about, like, me more as a person than, you know, just the AI that creates content. Might do those in a little bit. Been thinking about doing it. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because I've been trying to prioritize my Pokemon stuff because I really want to grow a business with that. And also, it's really fun for me. So, been honestly doing more Pokemon stuff than I should. Should probably be concentrating more on Clash Royale and growing that, and, you know, trying to set up my second channel. But I've just been doing this because it's fun for me. So that's what it's been like. Also, are we fine if I just Ice Wizard and Lightning one more time? Hit him for the one more time? I'm not going to use Mortar. I actually completely forget what cards he has in his deck because I've been playing this on autopilot. Okay, yeah, he just leaves. Nice. I'd highly recommend on reflecting on what your core values are. It'll help you living authentically and striving for your goals. Yeah, 100%. I think a lot of times people actively, like, see money and job progression as, like, the main goals in America and the US and just in general. But if you look at, like, what you really care about in life, a lot of times you'll realize, oh crap, this is something that's important to me. And I need to start, like, valuing this more instead of just being on that gerbil wheel of corporate America and just growing your salary or doing the work that you're required to do from your boss. It's like, yeah, sure, that's something that you might need to do, but there's other things that you also need to prioritize as well. Like, for instance, my dad isn't, like, super healthy. Like, he's not near as healthy as he used to be. He can't even do half the things that I want to do with him, like, you know, play pickleball or tennis. Like, sometimes, like when I was in Boston for Thanksgiving, he wasn't able to play pickleball with me. He literally just, his knee was too messed up and he just wasn't able to. I was, like, so sad about that. I realized, like, damn, I gotta spend more time with my family before, you know, like, they get older and older. It's just like you get to do less and less with them until you can't do anything with them. And it's like, damn, that's a really hard hitting realization that I had. And I was like, that is something that, even though I'm loving doing what I'm doing with my friends and everything, I got to carve out more time to go and see them. Even if they're seeing me, I still need to spend more time seeing them. So I've been taking more breaks, taking more trips, doing that more frequently. And yeah, it's made me a lot happier. And also just talking to them more. You know, you don't really realize what you have until it's gone, you know? And that's a realization that I had. I was like, damn, that's unbelievable. But yeah, that is one thing that I realized. Am I dead here? I don't think this is good for me. If I go bats, we might be able to kill the prince. Oh, Prince, you're so stupid. Oh, you're the dumbest prince there ever was. Holy hell, that prince, it was more confused than, I don't know. It felt it was in a different game, guys. It was a different universe. It was not playing Clash Royale. It was playing Crash Out Royale. It was angry. It was one angry Andy. Oh my gosh. This is an interesting position to be in for me. I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit, my guys. We somehow have to kill this, and it's not looking good. This is good, Mr. Krabs. It was rather risky, but I'm about it. We can kill the prince and then maybe make a little bit of devious dance on his tower here. Goblin gang left side. Just gonna keep piling on the pressure where we have the small advantage that we have. Goblins are not gonna do near enough. Eat the lumberjack and keep going in. Maybe even mortar, honestly. Not so bad. I'm not gonna do it. Screw it. We'll do it. F it, we ball. Arrows as well. Really risky. If we can kill the prince and then the mortar locks tower, though, we could win the game. That's what I'm going for, guys. Have a dream. I need to somehow get a goblin machine down so I don't lose. Only way to defend this. Beautiful. Alright, so if I can hold the door now, I win the game. He needs to cycle back to lumberjack evolution. If he cycles stuff in the back, I could maybe lightning. It's so risky. I'm gonna do it. I'm about it. I'm about it. Never doubt it. I can't get this down. I lost. I suck. That's such a generational fumble. GG. Not the best matchup, but it's also like kind of a bad gameplay on my end. That shouldn't have been a lightning. My bad. Lightning was just so bad. I should have just played defensive. I had the game won, I think. The Lumberjack evolution might have been hard to defend, but I think I would have been able to have it. Damn, I fumbled. All right, we'll just win 5-6 games in a row and then end on that, maybe. Sorry about that, guys. I tried so hard. Damn it. It is what it is. We really crashed out at the end, didn't we? But we did collect a lot of gold, at least, so we were able to collect a lot of different rewards. Jake, it's time to cuddle, says Van. I don't know about that one, big dog. What's your Pokemon channel? It's SirTagCR. Do you have a lot of overhead as a full-time streamer? I don't actually have that much overhead compared to what you would think. Like, if you have a real business, right? For instance, if you have, let's say you have a card shop, right? You have to pay the Seattle rent. You have to pay for employees, like $20 an hour. You have to pay a lot of different things. So for me, my overhead is the rent for my office space, right? And then also recording for the videos, which I pay for because it's my own time, right? Like, I don't pay myself on that. I just, you know, whatever it is, I profit off of my own labor, right? Like, that's fine. The editing requires a lot of money, but think of it from this perspective. If you pay people a really high amount of money for the video and you pay per video and you don't pay hourly, then people will be more committed to getting the videos done faster. And also on top of that, they'll feel better about it because they'll make more videos. You'll make more videos and the videos will be higher quality as well because they still have the expectation of like the level standard. If you do like salary basis, a lot of times that I've learned is like, I'll pay way more than I would per salary because I rather do that and make people happy and also make them more motivated. And my overhead is definitely a lot for the editing costs because of that, but it's so worth it, man. It's so worth it. And it makes me happier. It makes my editors happier as well. And things just go a lot better that way. So I use all the money that I make from sponsorships and all the money that I make from, you know, donations to fuel my editing costs. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any sponsors in the last month, which really sucks. But that's also good because, you know, I know that stuff happens from time to time. Maybe the economy is not doing super well. So I save money that I make from other months and I have a little bit of like a runway, you know? I make sure that I have money from past months and I have that ready to fuel my streaming or YouTube content creation for like 4 or 5 months if I get 0 sponsorships, instead of having to dive into my living expenses and stuff like that. So I always make sure that I can create content. And that's why I said, like, even if my views go to 0, I could still create content with my editing, even if I was making no money for like 4 to 5 months, which is cool. You know, like that's something that I think is responsible to do. And that's why I take as many sponsors as I can from like Samsung and those ad companies, because, you know, then I'm able to create content no matter what happens. And I'm also able to make riskier plays and be like, oh, I want to do Pokemon content. And sometimes I burn thousands of dollars on new channels or new ideas, and I lose money on that. But that's okay because the sponsorships allow me to do it. You see OJ dump thousands of dollars into, you know, his YouTube videos where he's like gemming stuff. I do that behind the scenes on my editing. So, and I also don't make as much as OJ based off of his view count and stuff. But yeah, that's like I spend a lot. I spend pretty much all the money I make on I spend all the money I make besides what is it? Yeah. I spend all the money I make from sponsorships and all the money I make from donations, and I keep all the money that I make from what is it called? Frickin' Google AdSense. Google AdSense is the money I keep. I usually just invest that in either like Pokemon cards because I'm trying to invest in the business that I have, or in index funds or living expenses, which is pretty high in Seattle. Keep you money for rainy days, for real, for real. That's how I do it, man. I like, as a streamer, you have no idea how things are gonna go. You have absolutely no idea. Like, this is probably one of the most volatile like career paths that you could ever take. And yeah, you know, I'm here for it. It's fine if that happens. We love you no matter what. Keep up the good work and never change, please. Thank you, man. Like, I'm excited to show you guys more of the journey that we're going to be taking. All right. That Ice Spirit's going to be a pain in the butt. But, it's not going to chain onto what he wants. And then we can go bats around on the Executioner. Yo, this is clean. Hell yeah, brother. Put arrows on this. Then we kill the Miner. And we got the Skeleton King at a high enough HP to maybe pop an ability. That'd have been really nice. Fine. Do you want to buy a Lambo? I don't have enough money for a Lambo. Dude, I do not have enough money for an expensive car. Who do you think I am? Yeah, I mean, if I literally made videos with zero overhead and zero, like, zero cost of editing, then sure, I probably would have. But I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on editing, man. Just how it is. What do we do here? Skeleton King, maybe go for a lightning. Price cycles away. But yeah, I've also like been doing content for a long time, man. It do be that way. Oh yeah, the creator code. That's the other big thing that has helped me a lot with the editing. I think without the creator code, I wouldn't have been able to do what I did. Like, I actually literally would not be able to create as much content. I'd be so cooked without that. So shout out to Chief Pat and Molt and all those guys literally sitting in front of Supercell for a long period of time and be like, hey, as creators, every other game has creator codes, but you guys never did this for us. And they were just like talking to Supercell for so many months before they eventually did it. Supercell was very against the creator code for a while. I love that your collabs. You should do one with Crusher 21, collab of the century. I do it with Crusher. I do it with pretty much anyone. It would have to make sense. Like, I don't know what the collab would be like. It's hard to do collabs. Hard for them to make sense for me to do. All right, let's get 6 wins maybe if we can. Should all that money go to Taco Bell? I went to Burger King and I got burgers for my friends just so I could get the Pokemon cards. Don't even worry about money. We got you, bro, says Mohammed. Dude, thank you so much. That is a huge amount of money. Thank you for the 65, my guy. And also, like, just in general, man, you don't worry about that stuff. The only thing that I ever require you guys, or hope that you guys will do, not even require, but like, please don't flame my sponsors whenever I get sponsors, because that's how I do everything. I haven't gotten any recently, but when I do, when the economy gets good again or whatever, when that starts happening again, sponsors are literally the reason why I'm able to take risks and do random stuff. Like, I'm going to Las Vegas and I'm going to be filming Pokemon content, which is entirely degenerate, but that is based off of, like, you know, my real money that I make from AdSense. I hope that works out. There's a chance that I just burn a lot of my for my Pokemon business that I'm gonna be running, but it could also do phenomenally. You never know. I love Pokemon so much. My friends are like, I don't know why your eyes light up every time you talk about it. You just can't stop. Every stream that I have for Clash Royale, I keep talking about Pokemon. There's something wrong with me, guys. I love it too much. Any advice on how to draft for Mega? For Mega Draft, you don't want to choose your win condition early. If you choose your win condition early, then your opponent will typically counter it. You want to build a deck that you can have really nice support cards that are strong regardless. So for instance, if your opponent doesn't have Lightning in the pool, they can't pick a Lightning, then you're like, oh, you know what's going to be a good card? Archer Queen. You pick that. It's a strong support card that you can use in every situation. That'd be my first pick. If there's no Lightning available, always Archer Queen. Something like that would be a good option. Or hypothetically, like, you see a card like Goblin Machine. That's a pretty good card. And it's not really counterable by most random stuff. So then I would pick that just because, you know, you have an option to choose a card that's strong, that you can fit in a lot of different decks, that overall will be giving you good Pons Elixir trades. Same thing for like Goblin Gang or Guards or Prince. Those cards are generally pretty good. Or Boss Bandit, that's freaking overpowered and fits in every deck. Like, you can do stuff like that, which makes a pretty big difference when you're playing Clash at higher levels. Those are the cards that you would want to pick in Mega Draft if you're given the option. I'd say Boss Bandit is really broken. Not a lot of money. It's just $5, I guess. Oh, dude, thank you so much, though. I don't know. If I don't even identify how, like, I have no idea. I don't do the conversions in my head that much. I just saw 65, but thank you, man. $5 is still quite a bit for a lot of people, man. Like, you got to understand, like, it helps a lot, like, for the editing costs as well. Like, every single time that the creator code ends up getting pieced together, if you, like, do Pass Route, right? People put money in for Pass Route. I think most of my money all comes from like small little pastoral donations from Supercell. And it's, I think accumulatively, like it's 5% of $5 for me, which isn't that much money, but as it aggregates, as a lot of people do it, it adds up to being a lot so that I'm able to cover my editing expenses, partially at least from it. So yeah, never discount that. It's the same it's the same thing as like voting. Like if everyone's like, my vote doesn't matter, my singular vote doesn't matter, and then everyone has that viewpoint, then like, yeah, then there's gonna be a lot less votes casted that might change the course of some type of decision, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know. Usually aggregate, even if it's small, it makes up a lot. Love you, Taggy. I love you too, man. Also, Mohammed, thank you so much for the donos, dude. You never feel compelled to do that. If you guys just like the videos and support me that way, that's like the #1 way as well. Just liking the content so then we get more views. Then I can make more money off of sponsors. That's the goal. We want to milk those sponsors as much as we can, guys. We really want to milk more sponsors. As literally, like, it's cool that I can just straight up tell you guys that my goal for content is to milk sponsors as hard as I can. But it's not easy to do. Voting, tread lightly. No. I'm just saying, like, in general, voting could be for anything. You could vote for a town hall decision. You could vote for an election, obviously. You can vote for decisions in a company if you have enough stock in a company. If you're voting for a Clash Royale game design decision where they ban a card for a global tournament, that's also another thing. Like, every vote matters from that perspective. That's not even, yeah, it's not even debatable, you know, that's how it is. It is how it is, man. Thoughts on Balloon? I'd say Balloon's not great. What's the win streak now? It's like 2. We got 15. 15 was our highest. 15 was our highest, my man. We'll get higher than that though. I'll do it off stream. I'll try to get 30 again. I think we could do better. I think 15 is okay. It's respectable, but we could definitely do better than that. Love the podcasty vibes. Any chance that you do talk show shorts? I would do it. I mean, it would have to be about something that's replicable that I would want to like talk about and yap about for a while. I honestly just like yapping when I'm talking to you guys. Oh, who knows? We're trying a lighting on the Electro Dragon. Yes! Let's go. That's huge. That's humongous. Bigger than my forehead. Hell yeah. We go Goblin Machine. Maybe go and throw it on a mortar and win this one. Yeah, let's get it. All right, we'll probably go for one more game after this. I want to get 2 wins here. And we'll peace out, Girl Scout, for the day. All right, we're going to pop the ability and we can lightning. If we need to. I'm going to lightning. I'm going to hit the Electro Dragon. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we at this point? It's all ogre, my guy. We got our goblins. We got our Shreks. It's not over yet, unfortunately. How do we win this, guys? What's the strategy? Mr. No Skill. Oh my goodness. No Skill is going in. He's going in for the kill. He's doing it for the thrill. Hoping I'd understand. I have to lightning that, obviously. I need to get elixir, though. Need some elixir. Need some elixir. Elixir, sir. Elixir. This is really obnoxious because I can't, like, in good faith lightning a lot of times. Because if I do, I'm just overcommitting. I wanted to get multiple games here, man. Let me get the games. I think we just Ice Wizard and then, like, lightning on this again. I don't want to. But it's just a pre-wet. No. We can lightning here in the arrows. We're good. We're chilling. Always lightning first so then you don't arrows and, like, knock the HP of the tower down too low. Oh, kind of long. But here's my Connor story. I was in Stockholm for work. My PM is at the ATM. He asked to take out cash for dinner, and the 10 of us want 7,500 corner, which is like 1K USD. Dude, there's no way. You pulled out 7.5K of their currency? Oh my God. Dude, that's hilarious. That's crazy. Oh man, like I don't even know. Like walking around with that amount of cash on you must be insane, dude. Insane. Sometimes for Pokemon things, like I'll be holding a lot as well because people will want to pay in cash, and it just feels so awkward holding like $1,000 in cash. I think the weirdest thing that I held at 1K in cash recently, because I sold like a ancient Mew and then like a whole bunch of ancient cards that were like, you know, from the movie promo series, and they're worth a lot in tens. And the guy just was like, yeah, you want to do cash? I'm like, bro, this just makes me uncomfortable. And I grabbed my little marker. I started scanning the bills. I'm like, gotta make sure this is real. He's like, yeah, it's all good. I just got fresh from the ATM. I'm like, oh my God. So that was, I think I made like $300 off of it, which was awesome. Like, obviously I didn't make a full 1,000, but I made $300, which was awesome. That was a really cool thing. But dude, $7,500 is insane. Instead, he hands me 7,500 USD worth of Connor. He just handed me back $1,000 and said, have fun with it. It's at the duty free. Yo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I remember, I don't know if you work at Microsoft or one of those tech companies, but generally that's what will happen. Like, there's so much inefficiency, or like a lot of the product managers or people that are in charge don't necessarily care that much. They're just like, yeah, do whatever. I remember with my ex, we would actively be able to get way too much money worth of free stuff every time she went traveling. So if she went on a flight or for a business trip, I think they gave her like $100 or $150 a day on free food that she could use however the heck she wanted. It would just like go to Din Tai Fung or Dozone and just eat there, and she's like, yeah, free food. I'm like, thanks, that was awesome. So that was truly one of the best experiences ever. Those companies are awesome for that. All right, we're gonna go Goblin Machine, go Bats. Can we just have the Goblin Machine win us the game, please? Oh my gosh, Goblin Machine is listening. He's like, Yank, you ask, you shall receive. I am the Santa Claus. I got the claws. Deliver you the win. He's grabbing it from the opponent. Grabbing his crown and making him frown. Google before 2015 was insane. Yeah, they sent me to Hawaii twice. Cabo, Whistler, Tahoe. Yo, you went to Whistler? Oh my God. Yo. That's so cool. Dude, I love these stories. That's awesome. Like, these type of things, like, I didn't know that existed. I didn't know that they could go to, like, we could go to Whistler. That's incredible. Holy hell, dude. Going to Whistler is insane. That's actually awesome. I went there once with a couple friends, and they got in a fight on the car ride. It was like 3 or 4 hours. Like, oh my God, my life is in shambles. What am I doing? My ex and my best friend at the same time, like, hating each other. It was so funny and bad at the same time. Looking back at it, it was funny. Not that funny for me right now. Anyway, I'm going to end on that, guys. I love you. It was a fun stream. We ended with 5 wins. Kind of wanted more than that. But I do got to go play pickleball right now. Unfortunately, no tennis for us today. We got 15 wins. That was our highest win streak. I'll definitely try for more in the future. If you guys enjoy this, let me know down below in the comment section. Leave a like on the video as well. Subscribe for more daily content. And definitely get ready for that Evolutions tier list that will be out tomorrow morning. Also, take a look at the pinned comment, because you guys know how it is. I always put out some brand new content on the new cards that are changed every balance changes. And the Goblin Hut, it got a massive change. It's way more fun. I would say it's one of the best cards defensively. You drop it at the bridge and Spear Goblins just spawn like in incredible amounts, in droves, I guess. Yeah, check that out in the pinned comment if you want to see Goblin Hut. There's a full-length video on one of the best Goblin Hut decks in the game. It's really frustrating to play against. So check that out if you haven't already. Goblin Hut is goated now. It used to be one of the worst cards in the game. Now it's one of the best defensive cards. It got reworked from 5 elixir to 4, and that video breaks it down. So I'll see you guys later. Have an awesome rest of your day, and peace out, Girl Scouts.